team that worked with me. I want to give a shout out to the Palace Army.
It is any nobody and a bit major and so and no I somewhere a Branton editor jam didn't send P to my name. Now Tyson Fury, when he was opening and Yansam get to a cry. The Seno, what the Abetuja was one not Tyson Fury to say one team on me choosy, and I'm a new week or coming new week was I don't say what come and a local room honor will be a bar to say no poor patim. Now, Banes is an almost did so, and he say, Weber no bar or poor patim. No, we are bar patim near Bantry. Now, Tyson Fury voice in the tomb. Lampard and your money done come or see we know they say on one hand home my cousin and I'm perceiving win their choice choosing where Jay is in a local room no be starting ladies or bar patim now call patim non coyente Tyson.
Not sure, maybe me and you in there find out for the WBC belt. Who knows? Really interesting because to be honest it doesn't really make much sense about who I want to fight at this moment. It's who's available and what makes sense later on, but at the minute I'm not here to talk about the Gypsy King. I'm here to watch boxing and support the lad.
And I know you're someone opening it to Lampard, Monimra home, Nanya Mantimidana come, and no, dear Tiano, and to was say who is available, and she's Hano Becca, and your Bob Patima, who is available, none else, no more about some to say, it's all some line, the same clan and then my come. Now, Sean Porter. Some Portuguese also no Ghana near Mantimidana opening no timid retirement aba opening says no timid jai no timid WIBF WBC titles ama near my kama also opening no 36 air fight and no timid kun 36 fight no otimu etimi ayini mu 31 otimu send money and shed the uniform side and so opening no etimi announce no retirement yenti opening a friend Sean Porter.
I'm prepared to retire. I was prepared to announce my retirement tonight. Win, lose, or draw. Even if it was a draw, we had a date. They were telling us we were going to have to do it again. I was not going to do it again. I'm announcing my retirement right now.
Yes, and teach Sean Porter as you more timid and someone you know up in a year after so Tim call Luciano. I know you're the 10 and a moment called WWE. WWE is a Survivor Series, and your Nana Jomana, Mr. Hote Tenting, and Adia Ting, and your Timus a small down women championship, and a Raw women champion. Now it's a Survivor Series, Sydney City, Bueno Aya Quina, and your small down, dear no so a champion, now Ross so don't see a champion, and you know me, you're the boy, and you move brown, and you might make come. Namana from no. Charlotte Frere, it's only a bright young by Francis Becky Lynch, and a Timmy Cobo Moa, just any Timmy Baby, no Becky Lynch, as so a Timmy winning bout now, and I saw also to me so much now, and one did not come, no more, no, SmackDown, almost to me in Nipper 5, I'm a Rosso to me in Nipper 5, I'm a Moody Bepom, and in Nipper 5, no, SmackDown, so and on your to me who's opening a fence Jeff Hardy, no woman Seamus, whom King Wood, and also no, or what Neil Day Rock on him, a woman of a Drill McIntyre, also one Finbarrow, and in Nipper 5. SmackDown you omujina so munyina mama SmackDown and no Ross was ya Kevin Owens KO and so no Rob afi Seth Rollins and so no wom afi Abrante friend Austin afi na Bobby Lashley the almighty afi Baron Corbin amo aso ne timi gina ma Raw ye timi ba wie no na Raw for no etimi abo SmackDown for no fam amane ma timi de na akwam na ne otimi ho tag team na say ne city e ne Raw tag team so no otimi say Randy Orton RKO amo so no etimi kogina omo ne Usos Roman Reigns wo fa asefo no omo ne timi kokon ya e ba na wie ye no omo so etimi abo ye Usos amane ma aboa amane ma kama pa ade amo na WWE champion any WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns any Big E and also so etimi this any na sa game no na nya sam keto akra na mu ode papa Roman Reigns eba wie no etimi abu Big E framfram a wetimi aboa ama SmackDown almost etimi ateki sa wen no enti no ye WWE and so the pio na ma for football we nsam we no twato and sana maba onim say Paris Saint-Germain and I say France na nya sam keto Leon no Marcel game because so as a game no over the weekend na no de papa na utimi sisi no de eye France wono France no etimi kohwe ball no kase ya na Ghana ha ye kohwe ball na kafe nemom no entokwa no doso ene sisi no de atem ene racism ahodo no did one no mo na ye nemom hwe ball papa na nyama eye kama unse Dimitri Payet at the 4th minutes that's a game no ekoso that's a brand here no koboko na kick unia etihwe na nyama ndeda na ko unia wokofa eye ball no wakogina corner kick wo Dimitri Payet obosa Payet wakofa ball no na chese wogina corner kick wo bebo betiane na so ntiemu kwa ko aboto pa chese nsuo wom wi wonyina tirim na se onia collapse a ese na adwene no nyema nyina sesa ama opani no timi collapse ye na odi yentie sound no se no pakrosi to bottle no ball no into what is a big power ayen na branche no na so ntiem na chese bottle ne bo wo power nti power na wote no ni nyina ye bottle no sound wa etimi gege ye no eno no into opani afense Dimitri Payet opani no yetimi de ne koto wo ebo aya nti referee no edika na so say game no omo suspend kakra omo hwe ade kakra na so omo di to hold up na omo hwe se kapani no ho to na kanema timi ade na akwam na omo beto game no so nemom no eko 2 hours na se mpanifo doctors ni gina no so a no mu se we no ye ka bema game na to so e be ha dwene nto opani no referee odine no e de betu dwa sesese ne game no ya calling no off a ya suspend ya game no entimi amaso na mpanifo e ya to dwa opani a ono so aye Leon aye president opani e friend General Michel Olas also de betu dwa say niam de course ne ha dwene we no enye ni football we yo ka say football ma we what it say chopa kesi chenchenche e simi so men kan chira brand ya friend Dimitri Payet so serena na we no de na brand ya na nya de kwa brand ya omutimi to bottle nde bo brand ya no omo anya de kwa na we no empanfo ho a ise no de omutimi acheche mnante a omutimi yes anema no eno eyensem a Jeremy Sensolas onso ode abetu dwa mede nsem no etumonim na quickly no mamemra fie mede amano nsem na chide na mafie Ghana Premier League is back yenko.
This is our own, let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. I said this is our own, let's cherish our own. Division 1 League is back again. This is our own, let's cherish our own.
Happy anniversary.
Premier League is back again.
Yeah, happy anniversary, Rampa. Ghana Premier League is back again. And over the weekend, Manchester hold one as to Toya, and I wanted to now come. Brekum Chelsea, actually, King Five-Star. As from Kabako, a Montimante, a branch of France, a Taji, on the Timina Gono, 36 minutes, a branch in Timina only Gono, and my Brekum Chelsea team no man, Yamadita now came on Saturday. Accra Lions also Timiti, a Tachimai, a Yanasabichem, as from Camino, Mutimbako, a champion Timina be, a branch of France, Rauf, a Salifu, also Timina goes no, a Buama, a Clarence Timitiki, Green, no, a Maniama Kama, Augustin, and the Timina only go no, Adama Bichim, a Maniamadita now come, and the opium of Babaya. Sports Stadium Samuel Boateng and a Kotoko team no and Samuel Boateng to me bo first go no ama niam to me ya kama enti Samuel Boateng and a branch of first Isaac Opon omu go so no na feeling no said the ne city and Kotoko and so aso enti no fans no ne feeling no said the ne city.
Fortunately that we lost this game, but we came in with it tactically. We came in to at least to win this 3-1 point, but it's quite unfortunate that we have down by.
Yes, inti ano ensem no nti wo hwe so betime nya sa voice na said you go so no etimi furo ya na niema etimi eye kama pa enti Asante Kotoko team no ehye kaminu. Yes, in team Kotoko fans no and he did that hold one mutimi ye eboa and my team no near my kama papa and no aye de tiano no and as a joiner start team no etimi she kanuma out to you etimu bako and no aye de tiano elimina sharks associate me no bibiani go start so timu bako Ashanti Gold echi team first a House of Oak hana sam no no echo mo kamienu omo antimi antibi abrante friends ano otimbo first goal no Abdul Salam at the second goal no to us wa seseni de samobo the team no nyamia nim ne kurani nyamia nim ne bonsamatiko enema nkoye kura na no omo de batuja so omo no omo ntimi enwiri match and omo so omo lose match na mo no omo gina fenfen no ene obi apem omo bomachi azeni de ekire aba no mo ba eno de teno no wofa enso so etimi bo 2-2 etia Legon Cities abrante friends ajikumbo first goal no afei abrante friends touch so the second goal no to us so Rahman Abdul ebo first goal no the my team friends Legon Cities afei Asamoah enso so team the second goal no boa my team no ma game no ekoye 2-2 na wofa ne di ka 2 goals no asan Legon Cities team no eba ababete amaniama etimi adeda na kwem afei Great Olympics enso Dreams FC game no ekoye free into game no 6 goals any team PM was game num na maswel kwe ono etimi bo first goal no osade second goal no to aso Samoa ama aso the fourth goal no as a third goal no to aso ma Great Olympics game no ekoye free Dreams FC aso no mrante omo so she goal no bafo etimi she first goal no Ishaku aso Fata also bo 2 goals edemi the boy and YouTube na demo a stream live obetima join na niama etimi adeda na kwempa Medriama ani Carrera game no suspend na ka ne enso game no suspended and no the tenant yanko ni coaches ahodo na nkodi nkomo na sisi no coach amanya no coach ya wa champion 11 wonders ono na chese opani no wono so agina wono opani say na niam atemi dida na kwam o disappointed na
I'm a little disappointed with my boys because the strategy that we brought to the game it lasted for only I think 20-25 minutes and then they changed and they start playing their own game, so I'm a little disappointed. I have a problem with that because 8 of our players can't play. Our registered players before the start of the season, we learned that 8 of our players, their card is with the FA and they can't play. So we are only using what we have in the match. So we are just doing our best. It makes the work very difficult.
Yes, and Tiana coach here our champion. But you two your GD pass 11 wonders team no 8 players in a pen for registration in Detroit na kwem and after so near 3 players no and the 25 minutes omobodo no na the players in referee nyina na omujama asante kotoko team no etimi show mo come no mantimante coach Prosper na te ogum opani no so the same pitudwa opani na say no feeling it say wani agya na
it's all by hard work, commitment to duty, and then the players trusting in the process. I mean, trying to be disciplined at all times. Whatever we are doing at training, doing their best to implement it on the field of play, and they are also happy. I think we are always trying to make sure that if our opponent has the ball, we don't allow them to play. We mark them tight where it is necessary. Where we have to push up on them, we push up.
Yes, and telling some Prosper na teogum also edit to ja na Brantia also and as a coach Brantia also your friend say as a coupon also so apparently no net 3 goals with 2 assists opening in 4 games what team ya dey pa na Brantia no Isaac also near man say na near mati edida na kwema. Yes, and here we benya Isaac coupon also voice na nka wo dia tum ama near man e kama pa
One is better meeting the coaches. When I move one, training now, or more at the starting one problem. Me bar protocol to coach Buame, a crack and to training or Chami goes now they are doing. And it's here. But you're there, America.
Enti eno yen sama Isaac Opon opani no so di tu dwa niam adeda na kwempa eno e abrante no na coach Samuel Ayebodu also House of Oak and no Adriana Stars timi ashomo a aya sam awrehosem ye pa no opani say na niam timi dida ko na mate amoboyi wodi mu say niam dida na kwema na as second half no ne niam shedan ko ye die ne man see ye.
Fortunately that we lost this game, but we came in with a tactical.
Happy anniversary.
96.3 FM. But it's quite unfortunate that we have down by 2 goals to 0. Yeah, tactically, what I would say, I always keep saying that there's a fatigue. During the first half, we played very good game, but with after the recess, when it come back, you could see that the boys are very tired and even they cannot even pass and distribute the balls. Where to go? It's not yet over. This is a competition, so we are in it. So we are pushing harder to climb the ladder. Psychological, we need to sack them. We need to sit them down and sack them, and then we move on.
Banana 6.3 FM.
No, yeah, some opening to Joe, or did you pass any man the Dana Quam the Matim no Thomas Adria, also so Ash Gold, opening with the same to Joe, or did you pass away no a FA Cup, no revenge, and almost with him here.
Oh, bless me instructions na ya catch our mono. Mu di suntina na ko pa dom yetimi awere. Ka se ni nyina ka ho, wo hwe se the FA Cup is ball. Aya ntimi anya cup na omunya ye no. Enti match ayesa na omu hie ntinti esa na determination no so esa basro se ezi etimi we ne. Te se ye ne kakra mintimi nkase menya full you know. Ye dia ne kakra se be basro but mintimi bie ma no nkase tetia no. You full.
6.3.
Yes, in Tiano and some opening so edit to Joe. Now Brent friends Kojo Ayamwako on a team man of the match. Now Kojo and Yama Timmy did not come out. Kojo Yama ye come upon the morning day as you know with Timmy man of the match will give him dear panel penny coach Etimi catcher.
Yeah, they started legal final for matches by the coach and we coach. On the coach first one to the body she team say ordinary call and can face a lose too. The match any at the time say then also see maximum not baby I done it by any. And say any watch or coach ache a chain they will free our quality and our KBBI and I yet in a senior there on the training ground.
6.3 FM.
Abrantiano also edit to Jai didn't 70 p. to Jai. Now I'm saying no intercommunity tournament. And number one intercommunity tournament. No final and Timiko so Chromea as a whole Presby Park. Then Yasan Katoa Zongo etimisha home for Caminoa. I was with Timo Bako as any Zongo at Imaji tournament in Esomanazo. Amanema did not come after the game. No, now one at so Timmy organizes her game, you know, and so the same to Jai or did you pass a Nema etimi at Dana community? Nana.
Claudia, we are Baha, we be Biana Diego. But me person there, I mean, yeah, I'm a Rantian, or more Alphas will be only your ball will be out together. That's with the bottom black. That's it. That's what I'm saying. I'm wanting a minute what I want to be up one. You knew what moment I want to be see or what to be up.
Yes, and Tiani and someone and edit to Ja. No, we know any crow a ura, and I say, or him also a walk room and also in St. Pierre to Ja, or to Gia pass away no and Yama Betty Mabwa and Yama come apart. Yes, in Tiani and someone and I couldn't do Yado, Monsu to Georgia pass away no, and the man say, Cassia Kosoa, there's almost so much Muntumum, then on better say now, Mudomunum, a tell you make dinner, not a Yama itimated than Aquampa, and tea and no, eh, Honsamano, now make cause a nano anniversary no, and a lunch and no, course giddy. Thank you, Tono, your best here, Amanyama atimi added than Aquam Now, games and I would one also a course into registration, you know, in 10 minutes a fuck no, a phone number no. 0249 127 257 0249 127 257 fast see na frɛ na onim panifo ni komo anasa 0322 499911 0322 499911 frɛ na ni panifo ni komo me se pɛ sɛ obodame sɛ ye loot afei oware cars any old school no anasa dancing competition 19 competition na obetima frɛ na sɛ watimi so ni panifo ni komo cool 10 Ghana cedis. Cool 10 Ghana cities. If we pass we no management not so crack. Mbezo be atimi take part. Maniama aye kama. Afi football gala no so no cost registration teams are hold on register. Me say ekosi ye Thursday and deadline no. O the Friday aye press conference no. Onya discanable oba yenye. Me patch for 2 trim Friday oba na ye press conference no morning na ye be press conference na fe na oba na be choose kan na yenye enti no as say from an econo es Thursday anwumre and na chese obetumi registration no 15 players and team dia wuram 15 players and team dia wuram omunyina no na say o de 100 Ghana cedis e register mo amaniema atimi aye kama pa enti na nya ka football na sem dia and na na say anna ni Kobo FC na so mo de omo no omutuom tete opani salute na nema entimi ene da na kwampa nti we ne chairman atema se oni sempi no ebetu dwa ama nema ya kama pa ti chairman.
Yeah, correct. Na anniversary launch no be bado.
Yeah.
Neda I happens to be on the stadium, Kuna Stadium.
Yeah.
I'm having my game no quite. You know, but they did well. The organization, the only bad and no problem kakra is their inability to, you know, make available the necessary space. Offended. You know, it's a game and it's a tournament. The presentation should have been open enough for everybody within the vicinity to have a feel of it. But unfortunately, trophy. It's not done, but I think that was the only problem I had.
Yes.
You know, but they've done well. It's a good start. Monsuara, you know, Monsuara, one boy, now games, you know, Bibian to tell them, or it's a beautiful thing. There some of these things are the unity bar. And you know, when we see these things are Bibia the day, you know, organizers, no. Any visionary led by Nana One, supported by Kurura Nafi, organizers Nina, it's a good job done. About why Juma to be able to put together 10 teams, you know, all this while, no? And then congratulations to Kona Zongo. One did it.
Yeah, Zongo na
Zongo 11. Zongo 11 and why I did bobo pa why I didn't know ma nipa be ya no worry and big ups to Kona Zongo 11 for big ups to them.
So mo nyina me catch ro mo say we no imagine no as I say anniversary gar mutimi bejema Kona cap ne ka ya so mutimi bejema cap ne ka ya
say we nya focus na what odimi ka first time small post gar ni bi
na krom keepers ne ka na ha adwene ade ba kwa so me notice here keepers na ha adwene
na ka order what to me but game until a game so big ups to all of them and then Kunama so I like the support. You know, I need a man more parking to be. Yeah. I'm a far parking no one or two. They did well. And yeah. So big ups to the organizers, big ups to crew rap and I feel painful with them. You mean Nana One. And to anniversary on Fanu yes, not Bibianya, come. Yeah, you are doing, corner to the world.
Yeah,
to Musa Moreno, more fun the man on your feet. Game the oil will be very. Oh, Abia, the more way and so bet to me. I'll be registered. Has a 90 minutes. Maybe I want now. I had the enemy. Yes, maybe I will keep us in the way you keep us. We a small post gala. Into we know they keep on my share more. We a small post, bra. Never register. And a first of its kind.
Yes, we in a bit
to me Jimedana. The whole section of Fija small post championship. One a first person to magic cap on this. Enti mumba register na ewedi obia to me we wo wiase. Enti zongo for a winning. Na se homo mfu moda wa. Onyeje. Oh no, what do you say? And now we say Ochunoko Bobo. Ochunoko dem so there you make ya na eni you. Na say Ochunoko Bobo no mo. Oh, I'm pound good thing. But oye dey worry. Entino you better wanna say. But Murano Bokoro, and then there's a grand launch. Yes. Then you bring a Mura Ufia for the opening. Yeah, Mura squad will put for the opening naturally. BBI the now, you know, no answer me sports. Professor Chairman say, GFA, and Penny for to come a FIFA for say South Africa for FIFA team punish room. Auntie, market today, them letters, no.
Almost say, Omogina FIFA, you win article 14.2 of the regulation of a FIFA World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah.
Was say a chira say, Opeso ya appeal a tier team beer, and I say, one more match now.
Yeah.
See a poor match now within 2 hours, a same to me, Edim will appeal no come match commissioners.
Straight.
Yes, and Sacra no more every match commissioners and no more their comma FIFA. ye ntrawa ma ade enche e ma ye me next day asan wa fare eyine de akọ FIFA wa nkasa nti e na we no ma yen koma fa procedure papa so ne nti FIFA empanish wo
na bi na chede mra na di won
yes empanifo ne bo adwuma papa ma ya de papa ma ya de papa
big ups to all the team and we streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, our Jogem 96.3 YouTube painful sisi and YouTube no obia nya access Facebook nso honti 96.3 our YouTube eko sisi na ebenye bi na da check how far our YouTube ntibomodi a na ko YouTube sisi na ko fabi na fa check wo how far our YouTube wonso hwebi na bibiara enkoye 96.3. Good morning and welcome to the Mix Super Morning Show.
Jam 96.3 FM. That's Police Yes, right, baby. Yes, right, baby.
FM. Yashemba bia.
What's my partners? Radio more problem. BX-AY. Okay. I say I trust you. Come on.
Joe Jam, 96.3 FM. That's straight baby. 96.3 FM.
96.3 FM. Yashema Bia. 96.3 FM. Yashema Bia.
Happy anniversary. Anniversary.
96.3 FM. Yashemba Bia.
Joe Jam, 96.3 FM. That's straight baby. Joe Jam, 96.3 FM. That's straight baby. 96.3 FM. That's straight baby. 96.3 FM. Yashwebebia. Joe Jam 96.3 FM. Yashwebebia.
Yakupone Bambo, na Dumine Humabor, na Anope Adachi Bium. No, be so that Anope Wumpum. Then, how are you doing? How was your weekend? Weekend in the Korea. Welcome to a brand new week, 96 point, the number 3. Exactly 8 o'clock in the morning. Today being the 22nd day of November 2020. It's a special day because anniversary week now, yes, grand launch of the anniversary will be taking place live on radio. And you won't come out, but may catch you on the pain day. Said weekend in Yaman Koye, then I watching Yaman Koye. If not anything at all, give thanks to God, remembering the fact that Yankupon Wama on Frama may to my humano pay may be swegu. And to be thankful to God. Miss my brabot to be a Miss Mandema or canope be grateful to God, be thankful to God. There was my opportunity. Mau etu my son. Need to me kasa. Need to me cover. Good morning. Tamas Yamu of the ancients of Morocco. Good morning, Ghana. We sing another day. Praise the Lord. We want to give him thanks and praise.
96.3 FM. Yashwebebia.
96.3 FM.
What's mine? What is Radio more probably. BN Space KY. Becky. Ibiara Mokoro. Ibiara Mokoro. John.
Hello, my brother. Hello, my brother. Fellow Kenyans. Hello, my. Let's show love for the country. Ghana, oh, motherland. Hello, my brother.
96.3
What kind of money is? I told you to listen to me. Ghana, hello, my. What kind of money is? I told you to listen to me. Ghana, hello, my. Where are you? I just say we're strong and never give up. Hello, my. One time, your excellency was strong and never give up. Hello, my. Let our doctors take great attention on the operations and save lives. Hello, my. Can't say right to corruption, back to discrimination, back to favoritism. Hello, my. Can't say right to corruption, back to discrimination.
And as you see, Namenyokase ni ayi opare spokesperson Economic Fighters League. Now, what's the introduction of E11? No, insensitive. Chada buying gin a year to memphone. Now, them E11 no one semi. We'll be talking about it. Pay for it as enough here, Jim Komo. There, Obaniden in a binmun chassis. Because Sankaban Shisheru Guaquem na Obi Biara, although to your tax, a Triama Yesika, Obanden, and the people are against it. You better won't come up.
Hello, my brother. Hello, my brother.
Now, the minority group in parliament. Now, oh yeah, Pram MP. On us no MP are only the LGBTQ plus no. Ebeke over the weekend. Oh yeah, Honorable Haruna Idrisu or the Botuga, minority leader in parliament. Or the two minority will never support the E-levy bill now what about one. They will never support it. But the question may be Sunday. Say yes or man ye yesika ye da build your man Ghana. Ye yesika. Na so kobande o man peyin de hihye bi gwakwem de. Ye na ye botum ye kanka. Na ye tum ye da support yen ho na ye nyisika ye da bo yen ho bra. Na se okobande yes ye supporter. Then the question is, how do we generate funds to support the development of the country, to accelerate the development of the country? Now, I say government must invest more in industrialization to improve the economy. Economic Fighters League, KUA, EFL, ni aye opare, or your spokesperson, or did the minister of that to go. Na mokoni ekote ni nsem mensima oka nsem na defai mokoni ekote ni nsem na mensima oka fai but In the meantime, no make out there. And there a Monday, and there Judah, no so a special day. Yeah, the anniversary, no, and then the year launch, no anniversary, no live on your radio. Monko baby, Monko baby, tune in, more fin in the hair. Na yendin komona bibiara nkoye infama henina.
Hello my brother, hello my brother, hello my brother, hello my brother, fellow Kenyans, hello my, let's show love for the country, Ghana, our motherland, hello my brother, 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 hello my brother.
Na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, hey, what's happened? Now Baumia needs someone to go and the vice president Baumia calls for more efficient approach to use of public resources. Now check it. Yes, public resources. Oh yeah. Njama yetum yedi boye ho braye oban idede sika na de resources biara yetum yedi boye ho boye gold na no kaka na opere achere yenyu mo be yo man Ghana obeye mfaso de dam yina na mo be set up separate ministry for youth professor ai no that to go then ko be youth no yen set up separate ministry emfama youth no na ebadi ntino academy semi yebeji ho komo. Na imida na wachi Uncle Dampari guda robana pro na Ghana Police Service nenya bir na 2 minutes ago new release police arrest 4 suspects who operate within Weja and its environs. Nede ekwensu ampa obeja. Police 2 minutes ago information made me 2 minutes ago and a press release na abasisia amenyor kase sisia no. It is on the page of Ghana Police Service Facebook release new one abasisiano na information menya no chede mamumbo rem Ghana Police news release no police arrest 4 suspects who operate within Weja and its environs. Na mamenkinkan the police doing a special intelligence led operation have arrested 4 robbery suspects who broke into the residence of their victims at Ajasco Red Top, Kukrobite, and made away with their personal effect on Thursday, November 18, 2021. Thursday, November 18, you came here in the operation, but glory to God, the mobiles one sack on a police at the release now, but dated 22nd November. In some medemo Sisiano or your exclusive Sisiano 22nd of November. And release Yaban Mamin Kinkan. Mefama police arrest 4 robbery suspects who operate within Weja and its environs. Dampare. Masa, Dampare. More fire. Dampare. Bajuma. Dampare. Dampare. She say young robber. Na make a chono. Young robber would they found my Yesu. Mafa Yesu se majinkwa obiantowe. Befa Yesu nyankopon ne fa ohietri bia nyawhwe fa homa Yesu erade woni mi gwanko bia am robber mi nya bi mu robbery no mi nya bi mu that's all no Peter bo register ewo eye the book of life no mu dabi obo register o candidate book ni mu nebo brapa na wudi
Hello my brother, hello my brother, fellow Kenyans, hello my, let's show love for
Enti 4 armed robbers watch one. Hello. Enti no menyo kasi ya release mama can bof kasa kaka. All members have a trust 1 week of solid Operation BC. You be doing maybe so awkward. Now, Mamma come from police arrest 4 robbery suspects who operate within Weja and its environs. Now, the police, doing a special intelligence-led operation, have arrested 4 robbery suspects who broke into the residence of their victims at Ajasco Red Top, Kokrobite, and made away with their personal effects On Thursday, November 18, 2020, police brought for the suspect Benjamin Otu alias Dada Joe, Tony Mensah, Yedu alias Big Joe, Bismarck Asabre alias Dagbanu, and Nanayao Anko reportedly broke into their victim's residence and forcibly made away with their 3 laptops, an iPhone 8 Plus, 3 Infinix smartphones, Techno Camon 7. Others were 1 Bluetooth speaker, an extension board, 3 phone chargers, 2 laptops chargers, together with unspecified amount of money. And now young rubber pan cooperation and Yamako. Now what you wanna would although one bear 80 billion years. The dark one would jail 140 years, no. No, I would 23 years. No, a jail 33 years, we jail 140 years. Fuck on Baba Dabbing. On the maybe so no, because me two sell a crown on ya 999 years no. The me era no on you now highest. Nyame shapa na mo papa na usubampa na wakuma disum nyame sha no ebo 70 na kai na extra time no kwa no ye wavima itumu bo 120 solid. Oh my brother, inti wanka se calculate no to apa extra time wo bo engine okay. Inti no dampare police reporter 2 minutes ago dated 22nd in the Monday ababutugan na medama no na ishe Roberts na bomadi ko Facebook na fa one pictures no for guamam you know operation moto ni na eko Facebook Ghana Police Service benya hon na for YouTube homa amanfo hwe won hu Roberts no enyim. I don't understand why the Roberts bia no nye me dwon mentase. Is it okay? Good morning, honorable members. Bibia bokode. Oh, that was sound of from Kakra. Vimum. Vimum. Oh, okay. Vimum, dear, Marty. And actually, Bibia did the ye. Now, honorable Mediaco. Morning.
Good morning.
Bibia bokode.
Yamenaduma.
No sound in Arabic. No good what you're busy, and that's why.
Yeah, oh my
God. But what sound did you hear? Now, what we can know, quite
possible call.
Maybe I
just say me to 2 coin kakra. And it taking much of my time.
Oh, okay. On about man. One check on about my mic and mum because me effect no. One check on about my mic and mum. Correct pa.
Hello my brother, 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 hello my
on about man.
Is it
correct for 3 points? Now we can accord the name room.
We can Yamiadum. Maybe I to turn out quem.
Okay.
And it's me ebon wedding cosum yami. Methodist are sorry in them my town would do my say.
Okay.
And chrome.
Okay.
And we can see the Yamiadum. Maybe I didn't know.
Okay, the weekend to Muko Chapel. I'm the na Bibia did na kwema to Muko Chapel actually. Methodist na him a water in a kite. You so much. Honorable, him ben a water motu Methodist in my
okay, Methodist and right to Methodist hymn 23.
Hymn 23. Honor, oh no, what's about
King of Glory,
King of Glory.
Kings.
King of Glory. Remember quickly, Honorable a year, e-levy. Minority says it will kick against introduction of new levy. Now, e-levy, no crowd, the electronic levy, no, they would never support it. I say me, Ghana should hinska.
Say, Niddy kind me pese me farm of video so. I didn't chance from con Emma NCC for. Na Oma Yejume bia I can't be a treme pen ye. A mama who how impactful are Mofidi no ACA. Make I said days ago on one of our discussions, no, yeah, can't NCC for ɛho asɛm catch kyerɛ ɔmo sɛ ɔmo revival ɔmo education no na nyame anim nie few days ago mahu sɛ ɔmo kɔtɔ across the schools within the constituency afei ɛkyerɛkyerɛ ɔmo on their civic rights ɛne nneɛma a ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo yɛ as patriotic citizens nti mefa afidie so ɛde abasobɔdeɛ soronko ɛma ɔmo afei nso hyɛ ɔmo nkran sɛ ɔmo ɛnkɔ so a ɛmfa education no ɛnkɔ ɛma the citizens. Now back to the e-levy.
96.3 FM.
To me as a patriotic citizen, me supported the e-levy. To me as a patriotic citizen, me supported the e-levy. Adebakwe was here shining so as Ghanaians and as citizens and they say before say on my ebetimi see development before say on my ebetimi etumpono ye de eto and a chechiremai on my ni be hieska e de abo on my ne ho bra e de asiesie on my no now dane dan nyina ye tu kwan kwa abroche to explore ye call UK ye call Queen Elizabeth and my so say oh kronis wefe kronis mu emu asetena ede e ko say ye kwa explore much. Now the question is e die be nti e na ama Queen Elizabeth man etimi ayefe adane dan nyina ye tu kwan call say ye kwa hwe for exploration ye call for vacations ne ne keka ho na mum dane dan nyina ye tu kwan within our country say ye call vacations no a country ne ne keka ho. And the answer is etwa omutua enti na omutimi yeden ebo man ho bra etimi asiesie man no amana tumpon pushing from a developing country to what a developed country. It is a person man no etumpon. That means we have to admonish the payment of tax. It was say tax to enemy shemukina. Now for yenina as citizens no yen contribute your quota to the tax. Na intimi emboa emienye sika pi ema intimi fambo oman ho bra na de ba kwa wose esa ho ne say o man wo sika bebre wom wo sika otimi de bo oman ho bra borrowing na ye sorry ye na mama for man so esresre sika e bobosia kese ne nyina so be ye den ebeti because yen ayetimi internally no a raise funds a ye de boy man ho bra eti ehun hia say ye sorry ko obi man so say ye kwa ko piska e de aba be bo ye man ho bra eti with the e-levy no me fuaso na ne ma me efuaso ne say before say omo be introduce the e-levy no omo running a lot of research.
Okay.
Omo ye research ahodo epe ekwan a ye betimi a generative fund a e betimi a content amyetimi asenya sika bebre e de abo oman ne ho bra na research mu no omo hu say wo enne emrem da me kai say over last week ni e ka say ye pese ye transform ye mind no e de call a digital system ayeba be ye abodu digitalization ama bibia ye abefo kwantempon ekwan so now through digitalization ye hu say enne money transactions no e fa mobile money no agin hini e chain senya na esi e transfer sika first no and a true mobile money yetimi make payments oko to ade abetimi de mobile money and make payment and then ye keka ho e dey share enipa e use mobile money na obviously yetimi say almost every Ghanaian e use mobile money
but
doctors nurses
honorable mama fayin Sam George say he's not against the 2022 budget.
Okay.
Or no, as individual no, he's not against the 2022 budget. My young is 70 binafi to Aduma me in your clue from there.
In addition, on the charge of the value, not on the service charge, but on the value of transaction, I would oppose the appropriations bill. If it is
96.3 FM, yes, baby.
Not on the service charge, I would oppose it as well. And on inward remittances again, if there is no considerable threshold that is placed on that kind of taxation, again, because you cannot tell me that someone sending $100, they've called you, you are brushing teeth of horses in London to make a living, and then they call you that your mother is sick and they need to buy medicine, she's dying, and you are sending €100 or £100, and the government of Ghana thinks that they must take 1.75 on that money to buy medicine, €100 or $100 it makes no sense. And even when you're talking about the big ticket items, when you're looking at FDIs, people transferring monies into Ghana to build the
96.3 FM.
I mean, There must be a thinking around this. So if that thinking is not clear, I cannot append my signature or approve or vote. I will call for a vote by division. Okay. Vote against the
96.3 FM.
Appropriation, because appropriation is where you have all of the bill, the appropriations bill. We will take a stand against it.
Callings Adomako.
And Sam George, need some Orkany. There will be the hospital. Name Uchichi Ponconesin or Europe. Ponco, not watching with Garen or Juchunesin or Europe. Na Oya, na was sending them a miscarriage from quite a bunch or two, or see the appropriation of the bill. No, so why clarification number here. There's no way about appending the signature. Twado,
most of the citizens know use mobile money as a means for payment for goods and services. And to see a share, ye introduce the E-levy now. A bit me aboying ama equity aye juma, because almost every Ghanaian citizen use mobile money as a means for payment for goods and services. Doctors use nurses, police for ena ye ejuma ye bi. Me run some research on inipadodo etia tax in Ghana. Ye share ye Ghanaian population 10% pay etia tax in the country. 10% against 90. Meanwhile, so ye ska e dia born mine ho bra. Imagine say a population of over 30-point-something million, not just 10% against 90, emu 10% pay, ena etua tax. You better itimi raising much fund e dia born on mine ho bra. But I will say most of the citizens no use the digital platform, mobile money, as a means for payment of goods and services. It is introduce an e-levy tax. And only bet me abwa ama each and every citizen atua tax. Ami yenye skadi abo o mine hobra. But near us sefim kakra ewo mu ye the percentage na yetua no. Na sefim kakra to me person is subject to that budget to a review a percentage na yetua no. Now some George eka asembi say obi wa abrochire etwitwi mponkose na ne ma me yare na wo send this car abansi mitimu 1.75%. Say o fa ne fam a enyeska bia but say o transfer sika kese ho na be say eyeska obi transfer 100 cedis just 1 cedi 75 pesos me boa
we bet from 100 and above.
Yes, now netie no me ba be chiremu ya kire nyina utia 100 cedis ye bete 1.7%, that is 1 cedi 75%. Obi transfer 1000 Ghana cedis ye bete no 1.7 million. Obi 1000 transfer 10,000 Ghana cedis ye bete no 170 million. It is a all transfer sika kese e ho na obi hunu say tax na eden ye tew kese no and na e was say am subject to the E-levy need to a review not yet percentage
calculation obi send 100 million me 10,000 Ghana cedis then yet 107 million and I can 170 Ghana
170 Ghana. Okay, yes, 1.7 million.
100 million now what to 170 Ghana on
chedanyehu but ade was here when he say yeah the tax eto revenue any profit and income so yeah the tax eto revenue any profit and income so but here's the case say me ya juma at the end of the month ya betua me kano ya tete me tax ahodo bebre afa me salary na ba me da kogu me mobile money account mu and with the scenario now some George AUC and me ma me yare the here skadi ato a drama no aban tua me kan yedi kan atete me tax
okay
afa be di mi sana me transfer scam ma me say on fan to edro na yes say te me tax kese say esa wo so e ade a asefem ana say me ye adwuma me send this scam ma me customer na me kobo obusia ye fan say 70 million na eko fan ye ma afa me scan me transfer scan ana say 100 million me transfer scan ma me panyin na me koji scan won hokobo eko toto ne ma na ma transfer 100 million ne say me 1.7 million me fa so kra nyam ba yo ene ma ne ya asefem with the e-levy tax ne de eye but the percentage na yet no eno na me mfo so na me susu say ye dey some alterations eba ne system kakra.
All right. Yes, some kakra. Honorable Ajima Richimum. Honorable, Government says budget will further deepen Ghana's economic gains. MP, if you just quadrate north, and Oregon as now, Mammy Bonnet, Ninsam Oregon Kaka
is open to suggestions, and I'm sure at that particular stage, you might never know other more innovative ways of implementing this e-levy will come up.
All right.
And Ninsam Oregon, if you just quadrate a year north. MP if you just north or Collins Adumaku Mensa honorable. No, they'll say government says budget will further deepen Ghana's economic gains.
Banana 6.3 FM.
Budget e-levy. And now it can be there 1.7 or problem. What's your problem?
With respect to your budget here now, your financial minister. Honorable Kenneth Ferrata became my
6.3 FM.
Yeah, dear. With our previous budget, budget be a winning MP before, about Tampa budget, a Japan budget, and this time say a Jim Kwan budget.
Say budget, and your bad.
Banana 6.3 FM.
And the game so then can say the idea. Kajan Kwani and K comes of him more. And obeying. Okay. Na Naminia, sorry, Kasa. I'm telling you, Nissan maybe a Yamenika Hakra. Now, you had it. Government, as you must say, and all the Amay is saying, as you must say.
Let's say companies. This year, Crown launch about 20.
6.3 FM.
One district, one factory companies are horrible.
Good. Now, always be an attackers and say, oh, I can't say. Opposition nothing na obepe aba otahasem crofo unyasa crofo bo you first something social contract. You get that contract between you and the people. Now o say o de ka bebre ye pekwan fa so pekwan be fa so nya kwan bibi onuma yes we dey o say if we say as on mind there sani me we ni niema I hwe so say e bitima to be able to, go far. Now, also the e-levy, Now, I had here, me, abayin juma yini. And sana, misika ematum account, o abayin Korea, no, also be income taxation. What? Says Ghana ematum accounting. Not me said transfer says Sikano edi ababetu me momo wallet so. Sa 1.75 fee abayin kan wansem eba be this kan juma or beti. Says Ghana say 2,000, say 5,000. Sika dia a me link from my bank account to my momo no. Abayin ba beti so 1.75.
Banana 6.3.
And out of that, says Ghana asabetu me wallet na me say send ya mo bi dia to ade a what's I bet 1.75 bill hey edi kronini. This is a daylight robbery.
Currently a juma under one district one factory 104 project currently operational 104 projects under one district 150 project under construction into so far 104 project currently operational only juma 24 pipeline projects are not show them under one district, one factory.
Okay.
Now make them 278 total one district, one factory projects. No, 165 new factories and then 110 existing factories. Out of that, in 104 and one launcher currently. This is the source. One district, one factory website.
All right. So back to my e-levy. Abayino. Even telco, MTN, any other services are mine to put monies or to transfer monies through kind of say mobile money no. Sanko for 1%. Abayin you taxing us. Say me say this kind of any problem. Now so me problem kakra me want to say Dr. Baumia ebe kan sa say me last year. Say ono de ohun say I say Ghana, the tax at ye mobile money. So if you say, when you say more money, dear, or more using a sub and here for
But one thing I say when it's a time changes, because me be more calm, but with that particular statement, now I feel it's a change of time because I can 2008 and then they were 2021. Into couldn't it be said? Be at time I do be asked about in fact in 2021 part 2020 yeah you there's nowhere obeto car I buy the car channel crowd obeto 96.3 and 2021 aba no say I buy cars not channel
okay
so I buy check cars on there I buy money be because cars the car you here pa I feel it's a change of time. Okay. The situations have changed, the time have changed, people have changed, and everything has changed.
Time changing is not a problem. Time changing. Any pass it in the
and so statement can be in line with the change.
So
of time.
therefore, the only thing that there's time changes are if you haven't gotten to a place or be what. And not be able to say something about the person.
But what if the projections not here? No, projections not here. No, projections, and of course, projections are facts which can be changed. In this projection not here now, then they also maybe at 2018 or who did no? For 2018, also the way Nyama connect the way arrangement now. There's no need. It wouldn't be necessary they will pay the tax on a year. Stimamufono via mobile money transfer. And 2021, they be putting together Nyama was in 2020, COVID-19, the lives of COVID-19, and when Yamano they know. The Mesamaka 2018, 2021, I think that looking at the surroundings conditions now, then the best way in there, you better implement because time has is he wrong?
Oh, okay. So
maybe it's a question.
No, Baumia is not wrong, but he is wrong. To say timer he was he was desperate for power. He came to tell Ghanaians say ye babe movie on mining from a taxation level to a productivity level. And now and you may train when saying me say tax number Umiaka so be if you him being the head of economic affairs of this country and Ijuma. Now what the levy bar we don't have a problem with it. But in the E-levy start at 1.75. Starting. Now, telco numpokra edge 1. And you government are the third party. Over 1.75. It's not robbery. This is robbery. Now, Mia.
Abaisi, most ye pimpuntu ya timemufuni yesi ye pimpuntu. Abaisi mema mumpuntu. Nemo mpuntu na mema won obi antu agakran ka na so yi na be ye hu yi robbery no wo mi mo
robbery na asemu ya making e wo mi say telco mia ye madwuma no sen na meje 1%. Na enra meti asemi former deputy minister no aka asemi say this is I can say tax here can it will affect only on 1% but it is never true.
It is true.
Now, say, wait, and I'm gonna say,
me take,
and I'm gonna say, even the case of Miss Sanis scam, ABM museum or Miss $16. Let's say 100 cedis, and the Akumobi, fancy be a Miss Mammy. Miss Sanis can come, mammy, I buy better me 1.75. Now ask yourself say semi mama e kwa koto ade or shop no SN scanner sikana misani man is he having the same thing? No way. She's never having the same money and he said
let's all be what to
good and tuna odiba to so no odiba to so e say the tax has increased first no e bia misani 1 million me once in about to but the siano MTN Oji, Vodafone Edge, wage. Agba so esa de onu lavia eye more than even tell Kumbokra Edge to so. And you come back and tell Ghanaians and say, "Oh, we are doing this to help you." You are rather killing us. Visa me kakra wana manyano. Task kakra bin visa.
Nasa kakra wana mba abai be nda ye.
Kakra wana mba.
That's right. 96.3 FM. 96.3 FM.
Hello, my brother. 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 This is okay. Hello, my
96.3 FM. Joe Jam 96.3 FM. Joe Jam 96.3 FM. Joe Jam 96.3 FM.
Eti samne di bebre na yeguda ya twetwe nkomo honorable Bediako ewa ha na honorable Ajima na onyim wono waye patriotic citizens. They are not representing anyone. To be a one baby or share. No wo badwuma na e-levy hu sensemi na waye pinso no. And obi a text him no okay chairman offer help this number. Me the bottom sisi a quick one. But the bottom sisi an ma besa ko na bu Bediako me bisa ne de. Ona bu Bediako. Sisi anu toll booth ya subscribe no. Is it the way forward? Another nti member
reservations be o.
Member on dinner. Mama fire tips no for too quickly na fi go.
Joe Jam 96.3 FM. Ya shweme.
When you know the Joe Jam FM, ya shweme bia.
Joe Jam FM 96.3. Joe Jam FM 96.3.
And you quickly, mammy treat you one or two things be and pay a painful narrative, mamma memo. Why feel a be quick. Botum a dibana or day edidi ewa a painful a dibani or day to me. A dibani also only quite day edi. Nina na meba mo feel and me to me nando na nyamako ye a jam as a painful boy. Ewa de Mebo na meba more tip no, but Mamma Honorable Homra quickly. Honorable
say
toll booth. Ya scribe.
So one man can 11 as a man.
Oh, remember who the chassis if you want 11 but 2 lines where 1 minute.
Exactly. Maybe say clarify baby what.
It was 2 minutes into yanko.
Mbache yo mate. Me wrap it up. Me address this issue as a patriotic citizen. Me pese me my etum pon e ma me eji ta e-levy tax no etum oze me sha me say me fo so 100%.
Okay,
but sika percentage no e na me fo so because me consider me who as an ordinary Ghanaian amini adwumaye na me transfer can tete me search amount to ya.
But one thing is that e-levy no replace toll levy na yeji.
Yes,
indeed say toll no kra na yeji e bia 5%. Near the e-levy county and Yiska, or then yes, I'm 0.5%. At least I need 1.7 and Chanko on your bad.
On your bad, but Ghana is the very agitating on that. Yeah. Now, Miniano or money submission or can be say some time ago, Baumia Eka say as a country no. You do baby and can say yeah taxi and yeah vice president. Yes. Now that time, na me pese me mano me kind say on consider the state of the country as at then. No fan consider often compare enedie. Yen she near COVID ebe ye can yes attribute to be to COVID. But me pese me make some analysis bi wa ha. Now COVID eba ye no Ghana ye revenue fall by 11.93 billion. Sikani generated at the ball mine hobrano, and followed by 11.93 billion, which is equivalent to 3.1%. And I expenditure a kaya bono, and also a increase it to 14.08 billion. Yeah, fund percentage wise, I increase it by 3.7 billion.
According to which source?
From the internet. Ghana web baby. Great. Imagine this. Minister Ekai ne budget no, it was stipulated in that obetima kwa kokoti from the budget no. It's yenhwe oman yenhwe sika ye generated am oman no ho bra. Sika ye nyakran so yen na sa fall by 11.0993 billion. Na Ekai say boy increase it to 14.08 billion. That means say was say introduce an intervention into the system ebetimi aboa yen amaya raise this ka bebre e de abo oman no ho bra. Now 11 me be say ye hye adebin so ha. First of all, enye 100 cedis ene yete. Se wo kwa transfer sika first 100 cedis 11 no enye adwuma wo so. It is a me transfer 200 cedis ama me nua dania. First 100 cedis no yentime within a day yentime. But 100 cedis na a tight to man 200 cedis no. And only so na ye be charge that 11 no. It is a me transfer 500 cedis first 100 cedis no yen tax me on that. 400 cedis na a chat one any be den. You be tax me on that. And now before that no omo running a survey in the country. And now omo hunu say and a survey no omo engage 100,000 billion Ghanaians. 100,000 Ghanaians. So 100,000 million Ghanaians.
Yeah.
100,000 Ghanaians. And omo say e move 40% and within a day omo transfer sika less than 100 Ghana cedis. That means say omo e consider omo to be poor no. E move 40% and e poor. It you consider the interest of the 40%. And yes say sadia first 100 cedis near den yen charge but the next 100 cedis net what was no be den ye be charge. It is a me send this scam me nua.
It is obi send ebia 2,000 Ghana cedis.
Yes.
2,000 Ghana cedis according to American na chere 1,900 no over to tax.
Exactly, but first 100 cedis need yen to tax no. After reading of the budget, Deputy Minister of Finance eba clear the waves. Mu ye mindful. It's a message say me be pay video no wa hwe ni ye. Na we ja infuturo na o to go on mindful any. After ebio enso
96.3 FM.
Well, Finance Ministry no ebo adwuma. Emma through that and through digitalization no yetimi link your mobile money account to your bank account. Ade am pese e hye so ane say o twi sika through bank account egu mobile money account to tax ni nya adwuma wo so. Ena say o send this car from mobile money account to bank account to tax ni nya adwuma wo so. It only works when you are transferring money from your mobile money account to another mobile money account and only so na tax no eye adwuma. And that is what the Deputy Minister of Finance Ebabontin ebe clear. It be say me nua no ehye so na ye move on. After back to your question but you still be mama.
Okay. Na mbe say that to but honorable adwuma na e ka bibi na sire.
Na ade am say me mama nua asa you say me ni baby a me nua asa onya factory.
Mama kin kai me from the I got a report on my joy. Source na make it 100 CD limit for e-levy on mobile money transaction is to protect the poor. Deputy Finance Minister. Exactly. According to report in Manyamna Machoy. Deputy Finance Minister John Kuma has said that the 100 Ghana limit for the e-levy is meant to protect the poor and vulnerable in society. According to Dr. John Kuma, the ministry conducted a survey, the outcome of which informed the decision to exempt transaction up to 100 Ghana cedis from the levy. The e-levy, which was announced by Finance Minister Kenufurata when he presented the 2022 budget, will take effect from January 2022 if approved by Parliament.
Yeah.
And when you approve it, that's one thing key thing we should know. And then also, so Dr. Kuma explains that the exemption will enable the many poor people who use mobile money for their transactions to continue using the service. So we noticed that about 30% of people who use Momo in Ghana do do not do more than 100 Ghana cedis a day. So and 40% according
to
per
my research.
Okay,
research
40%. 30% or report to okay. So we'll cross check, and that covers the poor category of Momo users. This policy exempted any Momo transaction that is up to 100 Ghana cedis and below 100 Ghana cedis.
Yes.
The Deputy Minister was on Joy FM Super Morning Show on Thursday. Na Mamumbo Miss Mokasamano file. Yente.
By coming to introduce e-levy, we have gone through years of preparation, investing in digitalization and making sure we have interoperability, developing a special payment system that is one of the best in the world.
Banana 6.3
consistent growth to a level where now, like Prof said,
Banana 6.3 FM.
A certain level of maturity in the estimation of government that we think it is about time to go into the digital space. First of all, the research we did indicated that
Banana 6.3 FM.
Category of people who use Momo. And so this policy must find a way to exempt them. So we noticed that about 30% of people who use Momo in Ghana do not do more than 100 cedis a day. And that covers 30%. And that covers the poor category of Momo users. So this policy exempted any Momo transaction that is below and up to 100 and below Ghana cedis, you are exempted. Okay, that's the first thing. Secondly, it is the sender who will pay, not the receiver. It is the sender of the Momo who will pay the 1.75% and not the person receiving it. So that is another thing, because we know that usually those who receive it are the same category of people who need support, so we don't want to tax them. But those who have that, we want to take something from them. This is one of the progressive taxes in terms of the ability to pay principal in tax. It is one of the most equitable tax in terms of its outreach. If you're a banker and you send Momo and you meet the threshold, you pay. If you are a carpenter, a mason, or a farmer, and you send within the threshold, it covers you. So there's nothing like we are over concentrating on a particular section of society. Okay. Now the question.
Forgive me, just before we move on to your next point, on this one you've said, how sound?
Nensema odi to gwanen, but obeye mass bi wa ha. Mass na obeye no, na mepere yete ni na ye ntie ho ne mra na fi honorable. Ti nensema.
Uber for dispatch riders, yet also people in the poverty
Banana 6.3 FM.
pay for their mothers, care, and pays for school fees and so forth. So, is there any real way of assessing which group of society is paying which amounts?
Okay, so if you multiply the 100 cedis a day by a month, you're getting about 3,000. So in our estimation, we analyze that if you earn below or up to 3,000 Ghana cedis, you are exempted from the payment of this e-levy. Because if you do a day...
Hold on a minute. Do you pay at the end of the month?
No, it's a day.
So it's daily. So if I earn less than 3,000 and I send 200, 150, I would pay.
You will pay.
Exactly. So
but your first 100 will be exempted. So
hold on a minute. You're saying that
your first
100
yes,
cedis
a day, within a day of your transaction, will be exempted.
What if? But I just want to understand something. What if I am sending 150 at a go?
Your first 100 will be exempted.
So it means I'm paying on the
50? Yes, that's how you pay.
Okay.
And so we have worked it such that those who earn within the month up to 3,000, assuming you are sending it all out to somebody, you are exempted up to 3,000. Okay, so that's the policy.
But the analysis we've just done would indicate.
But if he's sending it all in one day,
or if you send all in one day, your first 100 Ghana will be
exempted. 2,900 will attract the tax.
Will attract the tax.
So you are not protected.
Well, but we are saying that if you can send 2,900 in a day, you should be willing to contribute to our nation builder. See, nobody will build this country for.
Enti, Nisaminian, Honorable Hajima.
Yes, sir.
Deputy Finance Minister, Wachichim. There will be sending 100 Ghana a day. Now, me find the tax will be taken from the sender, not the receiver. Intinom yama me will be sending scafe buchi. Nipa no send you scafe buchi dabra woman me no na bejiska no. Woman me na ejiska no abai nte wuska. Abai betime. Abai nte. Obetime. Dabi. I'm
in the science in dia. I'm in the science in dia abai betime. Abai betime in the science say me ha me send sika ko mama me. Me send 500 cedis. Abai betime. Abai betime 1.75. On my 400 cedis.
One are sending.
Good.
Not on the 400 cedis. Your 300 cedis. Because send the 400. First 100 is exempted according to the minister. We just heard him.
Good. Now, the reason Tia Megas are buying betting me receive and they say, Mrs. Cam and Sabia, some mammy can could go on accounts more. Now, my mammy so as any 200 cedis and a mammy yacket to a beer. Yantimi Mamiana.
You're betting 100.
Good. And says Canon, they are 10 1 yet, and never mammy yet. And who's the receiver?
In that case, who may be a sender, not the receiver.
Aha, and so answer was this kind of yes and no. Yes, and it's gonna come only say yes and come or more money be. All right. And only be the Mama 500 cities a manner. Okay. On me, mamma, letter on be a sender, or be receiver will later become what? Also a sender. Now, by some better. And this all say, or better a sender, it doesn't work that way. In actual sense, no. So maybe send him out. Who no be receiver? Yento. It was in the end. Fine. In some mammy so ekotade no want to send him obia. Yeah, auntie mammy ana.
Then your mother becomes a sender in that.
Good. And mammy no mammy abes sender. What's it called? Other instance. And mammy the same ordinary Ghanaian can answer. And has he changed? She hasn't changed.
In tomorrow there once a person can send you can go to my sending 2,900 and now 200 cedis. Then the person has
and the fact that my sending my misika 1,000 cedis. So if I go to a minute to be school fees, doesn't mean say me mammy send ya ama a school account mammy scanner.
And to you as
no way
you as a sender
there is no way
then been to do. You as a sender go to the
but yesterday it doesn't take off the ordinary Ghanaian. So the first say the bound doesn't mean so will be
but
it has to be clear.
But you have to also note say that amount na ye deduct no ye te e de abo on mine ho bra. It is nyina ye contribute a quota to nation building. Na ye contribute the little we have kakra na ye wo no o send ni atew na ye de build on mine no na afi de ya setena mu hen han ye na why mu na ekwa enjoy the ordinary Ghanaians na ye enjoy.
So I trying to tell me and other listeners say 1.75 is good as e-levy.
Initially I say I support the e-levy tax 100%, but the percentage is what I doubt kakra. That there should be a reduction considering Ghanaian
0.5
is
from the scratch
built. Come on,
0.5.
But Yentia and Mama Satia says 1.75 no and say you hear the impacts of COVID on the economy.
Oh, every day COVID. Every day COVID.
But let me quote this for you. Just one
Nyabuta. You talking about impact of COVID-19?
Yes.
Ghana.
Yes.
See, I love where you is COVID still causing?
COVID in the echo. But I think Makona yedi and yet ho ya. Now let me tell you one thing. COVID is samba Ghana and Kwameboa. Now yensha America first. Now America negative inflation. Na America negative inflation. Say enyema bo kokosro ne ekeka ho. It was negative, but say na yeshe America inflation rise to 6.5%. It first now to add $29 the price na equal $60. Now to add $29 and the price equal $60. In the history of UK for the past 30 years inflation rising to 4.1. It's America, they have much fund at the bomb ho ban. UK deducting much tax at the bomb ho ban. Ho ban. Now inflation wafem. Na ene sake of COVID impact into COVID and but other in America inflation rising from negative to 6.5 from negative to 6.5. Now UK rising to 4.1. It has to tell us a lot. Now Ghana you depending on foreign aid. It is laudable. It is laudable.
According to Trading Economics, United States inflation rate, the annual inflation rate in the US surged to 6.2%.
6.2
in October, October 2021. Okay. The highest since November 1990 and above forecast of 1990. The highest since November 1990 and above forecast of 5.8%. Upward pressure was broad-based, with the energy cost recording the biggest gain, 30% versus 24% in September, namely gasoline, 49%. Inflation also increased for shelter, 3.5% to versus 3.2%. Food, 5.3% versus 4.6%. The highest since January of 2009. Namely, food at home 5.4 versus 4. New vehicles 9. These are the inflations according to segmentation. So used cars, trucks percentage now 26.4% as to 24. Transportation blah 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 blah, and medical care and as at October 2021. The inflation stands at 6.2% according to a year Trading Economics. Now what did the analysis say? What about to go?
All right.
Into them not.
Yes. So per my research, I had 6.5. But regardless of the value, yes. Even America. You we are in Adma America. Obia person call America. Obia person call UK. Obia person call London. Omokra ye hu ni say asitena mu America kra na ye ko hokobo bra ye ko pesika e de aba no. Omo inflation are rising to 6.2 per your statistics. How much more Ghana you depending on foreign aid? Na ye sorry na bobo bosia from other countries. It is about time we sacrifice and contribute our quota to the nation building. I'm contributing kakra building, man. So if I'm to debate in that direction there, I support the 1.75 levy tax, e-levy tax.
Now, and then same PR come. Do na I know the idea. You, yeah, Ghana. We have peers. Say you're some comparison more. We are more. How can you compare a developing country to a developed country? They are two different things. Ghana, we are having neighboring countries that are more on the same level. You compare Senegal, Benin, Cote d'Ivoire. Those countries, those countries, those countries, how many countries are also Ghana? Make a comparison with, but you don't go and compare Ghana to US. You don't go and compare Ghana to UK. Now, Ghana last year there was COVID. Last year COVID. Now, comparing last year taxes to this year taxes, no, it means there's a huge increment. Now last year, Bokran here take COVID. Team the bank as and COVID. That's gonna World Bank the mine away. Sigana IMF the mine away. You have US and Myanmar incentives that will give you out. You have COVID. You gave a penny of it. You didn't. So therefore, that argument is where you don't have to bring it up. Now, also. See Ghana, the state that we are in. All right. Is there a finance minister say we are going to increase our internal revenue. So therefore, yes, can be told with a few. Oh, yes, can be told with a few. Now, my man also tongue. What's it called? Buffalo. Don't also tongue. What's it called? Pineapple. Don't tongue with Otobuto. Uncle Tony. But on now, only and 1 year view. Only and 1 year view. How could you keep misleading the public? I am not misleading the public. I am not. That's a fact. It's very factual. Now, was it where you told the few? If you said told but nipa crave you to do now more to say you know lazarus places.
Told one Washington is it the best way? Isn't it risky?
It is not risky.
There's no
place that I has procured for them.
They are putting things in place.
They are putting things in place, and good and putting things into place. Do you tell me to go home? How do I feed my children?
Okay, maybe miss a question. Tell my toll boots men, where were those people selling?
They're having different places of selling.
Now,
in the all right, I buy the toll boot. And they say, me, Obi in the capital in show. Obi was not the home being free. And now also be told with you. Some I know. Is it also going? Baby, I'm not or starting now. Need Johnny Queen and about Tobu to any Johnny Queen on some call and on what an fee and on your day. And then back to the same Tobu issue. All right, Tobu, you know, it is just giving the country 72 million, and that money is very small. It is, you know, it's nothing to run home about. In Tiziano, there's 11% increment in anything that we pay to government. And the driver Nina and can go back to one city or Tobu. This is or go DVLA to go for roadworthy, and I said the alliances work on insure. I buy and say or the 11% more air to scan cable to DVLA honoso. And the UEF ran out the Aquasemwa, and the Usu Tobu to me, we in Quan Meso. Now, say a crowd, and I dare cry me take cry, and I'm a real cry. When I say, some say benchmark here or Sadiabe. To say, yeah, so I could engineer in your and you could fast food, you could pay Indomie, you could pay honorable, they say Indomie price, you have it to Tiro price, you have it to what is this? And then you come back and tell me, ball as we send to ball tax. So it's like anywhere that you move in the country, there's taxes.
Why is it that Yang as Timemufuna Ghana for yes ye pimpuntu. When we go to places like Europe and the others, Europe there are a lot of taxes, including baller taxes. People pay and they don't complain about.
They don't.
These are also the number of taxes in Kofutia. What did your development? It to me as high as Memfanda, what the Memfanda would bear £400 a week.
Okay.
That's £400 a week. And your tax bear £340 a week.
All right.
And why is it that people travel and they don't complain about taxes? But then you come here in his car, not you complain about taxes.
All right. People travel and they don't give complaint about taxes because the country that most of us travel to, they are developed countries, not like us. We are not developed. We are developing. So therefore, me cut me quota. I have to cut it according to my shirt. Anyone say me ko my abroche taxes you say inti media abroche taxes ni eba. Now the bar crana there should be what? There should be a limit. Also crop for na our no mountain. Send your money on bottom at the same send a honor private sectors in my also Ghana the other at the same. You have to put all these things down and then reason about them and son was okay to see I'm saying so this is what I have to do. And then so see I'm buying COVID. Last year there was COVID. How much what was GRS what was it called money? And I said how much was their projection? It was low, but this year COVID didn't want to. How much is their projection? This year there's no COVID, and then this year you're making higher projections. This is very.
But honorable Beja Tumde, say BBI do be a accident. Instantly you might not feel the pain, but afterwards now I admit to a hospital. Days after, then you begin to severely experience the pain. Don't you think that COVID buying issue? In quote, a man who claim there it is just an excuse to ABR on pedal bay. COVID neko, but the cost no. Don't you think the manana Ghana feel?
who I don't even know how to put it. Who is supposed to say this? Now, this same government is the same person chartering private jets upwards. Let's be look. It is from.
Let's not sound too political.
Oh, I'm not sounding too political here. I am speaking, from a right perspective. Now, then Shadi, taxes. And now, I can say, President Ediwi, you see, Cocoa Fund, Edajibusia. Cocoa Fund, Cocoa Fund, Edajibusia. Get Fund.
Where did you get that fact from?
Oh, I got those facts from City TV. Get Fund. You see, Akra, Eslam, Yakra, a Japan, you cook yourself from Kran, now, you see, say, Get Fund, kind of schools, almost got a crank, now come there, and also, it's half fun. Now, what do we do as a state? The state, if you have been surrounded by debtor, as a Siano, Ghana, as a whole Ghana. The first time ever.
But them Cocoa Fund, are you talking about OPEC Fund to Cocoa Board?
Oh, yes.
What about 1.5 billion Ghana?
Oh, yes.
Dollars, $1.5 billion to support the financial needs for Ghanaians' main and light cocoa crops for 2021-2020. So no, cocoa no de
no, baby. Yeah, the fund was in case of free. So you see, our man, first time under the Fourth Republic, under this constitution, this is the only time 1 liter fuel a price is more than $1.
But
and Baumia is not talking about it. Okay. And first, and they say the city is cutting $1.
So you to you, member Honorable Bediako, quickly 1 minute. What is the solution? What do you suggest? These things can be done. What things do you suggest it can be done to see to the menya?
Now, I suggest
because my if after all these things, what is the way forward?
Yes.
Maybe so 1 minute.
Good. And I'm say,
pick 1 or 2 calls.
Great. And they say, as I'm going to say, now, our buying taxes are out. So they train wages. They are too much for us to carry. They are too much. And our buying taxes only mean fee so. Now he says,
how do we develop the country?
I'm not saying he should scrap all of them, but some of them must be reduced, and then some of them they also not necessary. Go only into petroleum.
Okay.
Ghana, we are part of OPEC, oil production countries. By yesterday, so some of these things are the things that we are looking for from my mind. Say, move on your my entity and taxes, not on my your own high. And as I said, 11 is obedience and mobile. You never forget.
Yeah. Na car into your transport.
And some car transport 2 cities. Me for you. All right.
Check you. Enti yensom ne ina yempega man ne de bon kata no ye beju komo ba tu komo na ye di no so bobo di na ko new stand na excellence atwum watra si na chere de bon kata no aba bodu na de mun kata no so aba no honorable de akun 2 minutes wrap up na on this segment na fi yembo ran kata no na yen 0249838632 0249838640 0249838632 0249838640. Honorable Wedia kuma me fa call na member. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, uncle.
Good morning.
But you within a baby akase fire in a professional.
He who.
Okay, fire in a professional way. Yanko.
Mon komo dia na mo tutu. Owura opon, me ni bona na kata se abai to but we hin for na man for be adwuma no a so nipa no onye economic ma on tu fitio engu ni pani why
fire in a professional way
developing country se be ya do ho be tutu obi na wako wani mu no o ta do ho ko tutu se be obi ayi bia wo sen no ye wo no wani mu sen na do ho ko tutu no wako bra da de no wako wani two ke wo mo a na wo mo ton niema ewo ta to but ne whatever no so to but ni free wo no eti be bie ni wo ewo mo petu aso ana so mo mu a o betimi akodi gama na ye yi ana yes no ma wo tu futu ni wo man na ni
okay
because and some are work and na my you say when you economist so the economic books no on come ye is
fire in a professional
and yema o mo dia gu akwan mu no eboa the bit na mo man na yakoya ni so the workers o man be develop no so wo no an just that an so an wo mo etuo ni ya ko be ye develop
okay
ma so o transfer go say me dem ye developing na be be developing na that's be ama obeda no develop
okay fire in the profession yeah that's yo anniversary ni say baby but what dia bedroom na bi go enti all we dey go 0249833632 0249833640 yanko
call na kamasem nyina
okay wasem
yes
wasem no
ka kuside na me pese me ma honorable Dani ehunade bi wa ha yemfa ne se meti agona ena nkrase bebre twa agona ho agona ne nkrase no obie ni ho a watimi akọ school awie SHS atoa so
sebe
yemfa ne se na obi won kran mam na omutimi kọ school kọ universities kọ bo degrees ahodo na me ye babunu na me sisu a na me ka se me hye obi a won kran na ye den asua na me so metimi akọ school awie akọ universities ahodo abobo bra sebe enfom so be ne wom it means now enya a mediocre thinking na me fa me ho nkoso an compare ma fefo say oh ya ha say de uwie SHS no anu tina matena ho sa mama bra boye sa it Ghana say you compare ourselves with the European countries now it is in the right direction yent now only say developing we keep comparing ourselves to developing countries no you person you develop it in a way men can say you see follow he who knows the road it will be a developer pen no yen follow no na yen sua ekwan na ofa so obeye den obeye developed near so yen den yen developed it is say omo gije tax and they bo oman ne ho bra and ama oman aye developed edru ne wo say wa yen so yen gije tax e dey abo oman ne ho bra enye from so yen taxes ahodo omo mutia enti so omo chance na you know say omo encounter such challenges omo chance minim say agitations beba kasa amafo ebeda otu omo ne ne keka ho but omo ye so persistent no omo kon so agege until now enye na omo kro na develop ya dan ne dan nyina ye omo kro na twa ye kro yi empoa ehwe say ye be ko ho na akwa for exploration and ne keka ho esa ko mposi ye kwa pa adwuma
entino
it is you compare ourselves with them it is in the right direction now remember the toll booth
okay
nyedika yen hwe bibi wa ha wo toll act no 1973 act NLCD act 153 ema ho kwan say the minister of roads and highways no or ho kwan ekire ekwan a ewo say yeto ene ekwan yen wo say yeden yento act ne man ho kwan say agona kwan ewo say yeto bipo kwan yen wo say yeden yeto ni enko constitution 1992 constitution article 297 clause D eno so ema ho kwan say me authority in power say me she emra me sa otu mi say me revoke and say me repeal emra no it is a minister no e wo ho kwan say o kire kwan ya yento a
mabacho act na so ya he
1973 act NLCD act 153
okay
esa ma ho kwan say
the act was issued as the toll decree 1973 NRCD 153
yes.
Made on the 7th day of February 1973 and notified in the Gazette on 16th February 1973. In the act, no, on under which article no state there? Mrana no state
153
article 153.
Yeah.
Yo, to adonian kwe.
And a constitution Emma ho kwan say ultimate repeal. Inti ono a otimi hye say to embraha ono so ho kwan say otimi hye say yenyi to no nyeden inferior. Now back to the toll. Onim say toll no emfa equity enye adwuma. It is robbing the poor. The toll is robbing the poor. How? Toll no yen baby ya situated the tolls. Aguna to Kumasi Road baby a toll. Sebi truck drivers see or yeah adwuma or ko baby a say 1 cedi or ko a day 10 times in 10 times out to I saying. Elso yen ko enkran mam hwe East Legon. Yen hwe residential areas na omu wosika omu betimi atua toll ne keka ho no. How many toll booths are there? Yefa Kumasi, for instance, the big cities, how many toll booths are there? Nkrase yes situated the toll booths now. Yeah, Robbie and here for good.
Toll booths are wahani. Isn't it the monies are here, isn't it for the betterment of the district?
Yes.
And to say what scribe toll booth if you are. Then what happens to yen roads?
I'm coming to that. Now the parliament is yet to approve this.
Okay.
But the Minister of Roads and Highways no
Parliament approve it. Minister of Roads.
And I me say per this act in the constitution no. And on the money to me say otimi revoking the temporary.
Okay.
Before say Parliament ebetina so. Now yen hwe tobu say wo Ghana. Me estimation na yen me ya for a whole good year. Tobu say wo Ghana yetiminya just 72 million or 72 to 78 million. The whole Ghana yeshe kasa eko baye adwuma sika hodro aye jeje not just 78 million at the end of the year. E-levy tax no yenya ekra per estimation yenim say at the end of the year yebetimanya 6 point something billion. Yebetimanya 6 point something billion. Not toll booths in the whole year yetiminya 78 million. This is ridiculous. Now, I say, ye suban and contribute to this. After you the tax ba e dia bon mine ho bra, e dia say mine na to ponso na yesu. Me etoda me drew to obuti one ma. Obon say drivers be bro ho mu twakra omo nje receipt no. Na ye wo twa na kipu. Cars be twam nyina omo twa omo nje no. O kipu ni nyina that scan e kwa henfa. Ebi won so omo timi print fake receipt. Na omudisi ho tetima man for drivers in so egia because they lack education on that inti omo envert enhwe enhu se the approved receipt omo gia no mati team enti ye suban and our contribute to this. It is a person my here we have to first of all mend our attitude. Mend our attitude that the tax we will pay and use the tax to build the country and one day become like UK, US and the European countries. Thank you.
Honorable Bediako. Honorable Bediako, where he to papa argument to us argument. Why this? Yeah. 5 seconds.
5 seconds. And some of me are sorry, can. It's a make they be that.
Mama, okay. Oh yeah, honorable so now we will put Jump.
Yeah, chairman, yeah. Hey, you. At the party office, a crana, yet me high there, no cover down it to be copper for films, no lie. Auntie Ghana, dear, for you, no. Eh, teacher, my own to me. A canon patch or chia, and I to say, Pacho Adama, when I as Antimanta Munko Chiamocana, Bibian Tivinko Yinti, and Opede, MPP for you now, a chiawomo, Sepati headquarters, a cassia wolf for the crum, a dying academy down 3 years, a matter score 40 committee, near to be called Pamuomo, Eddie Freemo, any Guatasem, and to where they are Womo. Yes, I am going to change your boss. I will be a Wadaroma. Cocache, chairman, wouldn't you be say, Casadodo and Toponco, aha, and yes, then Nadaroma, won't go chia a cano. Namayan, yes, or Marco chia, it is alleged. Won't you?
Well, Kutia, Cano, Sicanoco.
Abrosam, 1,000 Ghana cities a month.
But what happened there? A communication error, according to reporter Miniano. And I think the communication and yenti onam de wintino information bia na nka ode odu assembly no na make there de bia maybe said how far you see yaka government ya na de bia ne yaka me I always tell you no president is visionless
onse
but who timemunia wo Ghana ni na o man pay to me metna Kumasi de all be botua office fee Oman to make the tobu to know the Sikana Egino. On our Boshano, I can't know, or they am a contractor of definitely how do you call it? Distribution or decentralization of duties. No, be it is a one who yet memuna you are complaining on my way. So now, what's and what they just show once a day. Go and see to it that the country benefit the people of Ghana. Ye na yen to me road minister. Ye na yen to me assembly member. Ye na yen to me DC. So represent the people. You are complaining. The Ghana hired or money. That's why I have a problem. You are complaining on money. Now you've been given the opportunity by government to represent the people. See to it that your persuasion sika kakra bind by money. Faye juma. Then it akwa be nkune tilape. Do you blame the government?
Kasakrama anope bi se onye TV anoma. On say some of this Adangwa Kasembi. Osi nipa mi ade miensa. Wosi atoro pesemi nkuminya ene ahoya ene ye wo man. Sese kura yetie wobi kura yetie kura ye kasa kura ye hu ye na bufu ye nehi because enyo no na enya akwanya ma metena ha no eye nehi enti de ye ka no ba obu onso so a emfa hu ni nipa no se de ebesi aka na se bia se etese no obefa na sopem na de ewom no wayi e de afrim enti sa na tie enti se ye nipa bibini no se ye nya pesami nkumnya ho ya ne bayiguro ne niam abone emfiri emu a o man chairman o kasa ha ho wo kasa hu to the stand say yet wo mayimu ena mpani abasa mkrofo nko ne kwa Holland any German lockdown ena ekọ no say ni san mkrofo we omo beba Christmas e de yare na say mami kanjo say HIV AIDS ukoko pim we Eastern region chairman ebe ubeba wonum said yes bisa said da ubo no say na esiko say stigmatization enti nkrofo so mekwa akwaji nuro ne yede be twetwe wo mo because nipa na akoka o secret a chen so wo de o ya pom ni pa ni munti meka masem chewa o wo be pie no na da abonten wahu eti nipa na ne pam no twa no me ne kura me nkonti yare ne hye me wo a me de be hye me wo saa enti se ye nyai pesam nkum nya atoro de animu o pese o pam kaba pa no de hye no yonko enti da bia no be be o man ne betimi akoso onse asemi e ba ye ene ne chema untumi na ene woje because they say no say we are say de say ne e fa so because o mampanyi na dan kwa kufado bibi nkoye so ye o mampanyi ene decentralization of government the arms of government is obi ho finance minister na adwuma ho ye no enu ti da
on this part of the issue I can mean somebody did not play his role.
What you say
until how do we blame the government? The who is government? One philosopher defined government as government is by the people for
government,
the people and
democracy.
Yeah. What I say, democracy as government by the people of the people and for the people. Into who people know you are made up of the government. It is a banning mount. Internet they be a question there. How far? How far? MP me find there Nipa or in charge. She say bokono nesikana or Nipa or no in charge to see to it there. That payment has been made. No, wait, this can. How do we blame government?
What you say? Yeah, two men hanum na Rashe baby for omo recess for how many months? Because see, omo European ni pado do say na team Rashe baby for. And what you are doing, is it important than person na ko represent omo Rashe baby for na? And we are some sebe. And the chairman, mashiti. Mashiti. Enu ame kwa probo baby. Ubeje di se krom ha. Enem na ne ni bia bei ship it. Ewo school bi mu because room baby sa shipetin eguo
chuma me bisa question nti sisia no honorable members you 30 seconds we keep complaining there Ghana nkoye and we are a developing country aban is not trying enough o man pay nya adwuma aban obesiru amanyem mayede now the question is aban obesi school then ewo kona owie why be where do level anka ebi amofra kra betuma kotem mu na yektimamuni na wo kona no school dan mu na sabe ida ye janan bia na erenyi oyi of aban hu yi aban be den won o man peyin na kufado mbra meka nche de what you are doing is right, it's not right. You see, these are some of the things. 30 seconds.
Yeah, I want to say there are some issues where you need to be me buying on them. Issues of say obi sebi janai like this.
Mama, miss a question right way. Do we blame the irresponsibilities of some government officials and their inability to play their role as officials, no, on government as in the president and its deputy?
Some way yes, some way no. Yes, in a sense, also now me can say me say go for was the 2 minutes more. You for 2 minutes more say they can work. The 2 minutes more is almost some party na che. And these people no abani just say mami papa yi amene ejuma money. Is he more competent? A man over to me here and I would man on to me in that sense, yes. But saying sir, everyone you know say projector Isaiah King. Ebia I wa ba me krom tano duma say. Me krom tano duma say papa bi e fe no Tarzan build up company limited. Eba say OC computer lab ama krom nyina. Could you imagine say next day can I say aduma fo kom no na sa asama ye kan esiwo
nti we na aban na omboa another ya na yemboa ye
in this instance aban de ekofa aban oben yen yan kasa yen suban ekwan fa so dwen eno an kasa na high eno an kasa na high se manum so nam de atofom wi obi kasa me fa magana say my fa to wa zoom line ni adwuma nye this is a wrong mentality of Ghana for nyina we obia on chefa wom Ghana for nyina
intino na chere honorable Bediako was my member quickly na for time no na tumu mbode wakata no yanko ya honorable and so grand launch no bebado right after at 10 until 10 no grand launch
ya
10:30 live on radio.
Okay.
Yes 10:30 launch member yanko
say me to search na me raho dane da nyina ye free ho citizens but yenye near a bit define yen to be citizens. Now, a baby say that me the other time I can say Ghana your problems no the bit me solve first of all education and secondly enforcement. So enforcement ni juma BBSC. You blame the attitude of Ghanaians. Yes, it is true. It is right. You subai enye. But here's the case enforcement ni juma. It will change them. Yasha Dampare within the past weeks, you will say Okotos or share industry. Now, for the orienting or say, oh, Namu ye say, Basadina Namu yeno, enye etiamra into Oya, Yebe Panisho. Wamawa who emrano, and from there, oh, offend Kim, he punishes you. Or the famra quine so, there is no way near Unia, ye punishing no. You would also commit same offense, Amayansu then, ya punish you. It is about your subine can but the enforcement. But would you imagine say yet me you bet you be say on it
as a rational human being?
Yes,
one more responsibility. I bind the actions. Them sikasema ye can offices as me you be any responsibility. I bind to free Flagstaff House.
Yes.
And Motor office.
Yes.
Definitely somebody did not play the role.
Yes.
Now question me be as a rational human being. I buy my responsibility to take care of this. Must you be chased? Only as my mission. Or what tata, what I buy which there. We're quite chum.
Before may allow my question. And only a question say
honorable rapper.
Honorable Beansano. Bisa say ye asheni panesa. Do they have the requisite tools and I say Acadian in Yamano? Do they have it?
And what do you do?
If they have it and they are not doing there, now say you hold on.
All the tasks in there. If somebody gives you a responsibility, let me tell you, my responsibility must share no pa. My babet na.
Yes.
Put things in place. Make sure we communicate what is happening. Ewa my guy na muyedima ti now, say me ba na laptop or dem di adwuma no. Onyi ha. It is my as a responsible person, no. I have to go to the authority and make sure that laptop is provided so that when the show starts, I don't flop.
Yes.
I need not to wait and sit here till that show never flop. Then I will blame the authority. Say they did not play their role.
There is one thing I want us to consider here too. Before say you be employee or say obey say ejumano. I know say definitely you were not the only person who submitted application form, right? ena ye subject mu nyina to scrutiny ye mu interviews ahodo the competent to lead. It is a way entrusted will be with ejuma. Don't just give it to anyone because of an affiliation you have with a person.
I don't think
say
do you think that Bible to the ejuma mo bia knowing the nipa no to me?
Oh, ye ready ye political terrain na. You say most of the appointments in the keka hono. It goes to party faithfuls, it goes to party loyalists, it goes to omo contribute to BB. Emma yetimi ba power any ne keka ho. At times he overlook competence in ne keka ho. Yes.
In this case, do we blame Aban?
Yes, he has to be blamed. I didn't know. Because Senka or Shema Bibia also come out. They may cite example say, Meba has a me upload the manager. Me drew a most receptionist na ye Juma Kama and production team abe me too. What pass it through all the necessary procedures and son and ye also we and why me and I'm say your manager and ye we ye Juma ye. Because a manager and ye Juma yanka hobeden ebetosini. Sana me buy nanka aha aye sebe basa. Make us why ne penyin ya wa we ye penyin ti fie na otena se ma fie say ya why na we say blame no. Wo penyin na we say blame you. Yes.
Mate tum yambo
and so the honorable ka ni nyina mu no procedures no enipa bi be ba no they feel arrogant say they are yinti on for protocol teacher man krata na ba yemorem ne yemorem ne nsem yesisi wo man mu na agya yemfem kaka
yes as if the times majority minority clash over E-levy. And sorry about ahead of debate in Parliament. And IOD Ghana pushes for passage of directors bill into law. And also know the captain. Okay, 1 shot, 3 injured in chieftaincy dispute in Yellow Krobo. And also Ghanaian Times. And they find that the worker tells you the digitalization improving efficiency in the energy sector. Dr. Opoku Prempe Ankenapo. Baby, I say, Captain Kojo Chikata dies at 85. E-levy is a bitter sweet pill. Bitter sweet pill. One to bridge revenue difficulties, deficit for development, and reducing it to 1% or lower can change minds. Commercial activities on Cheney iron ore deposit start in 2022. And now also obey demo ha. Now the daily statement offer. I am not at NLA for politics. AKOKO assures his focus is revenue mobilization. Baumia Lord's Bank of Ghana others over efficient payment system. John Kuma E-levy is progressive. John Kuma no that. Now the new crusading guide. Na e bonte na ya obey 3 minutes penny and so. NLA to secure Ghana 45 million in 2022. Sami AKOKO assures. Yellow Krobo at the crossroad extension mounts over here the new crusading Ghana. The Chronicles. I am reviewing NLA KGL multi-million-dollar deal. Says his administration will not take anything less than 45 million Ghana per annum. Sami AKOKO say Sami AKOKO. The Daily Guide. Nana back after leave. Uncle, His Excellency, na piao. What's up, na baby? Africa crack to me na, man. Kojo Chikata is dead. NDC minority rebels against E-levy. Deputy Finance Minister explains E-levy. Daily Graphic, 10 billion Ghana package marked. It will support entrepreneurship, says Finance Minister at post-budget workshop. On some another informer, government must consider decision. Chum, he bonnet.
Chama said the Abubo Swan and Amisha Sienami Moremu and Tentemo said the Abubo Sono. Ghanaian Times of Bokratan was the most authoritative newspaper. Nanasama walking in any say. Aqua Messica Nanwata for to some phone Munyam for Ken Ofori actor, and yet the man always in white. And ya wabo Yakoko Jinam Nasebe Fedia Comessica, Quacabro for Cassiania, Quafor Quadebet, Hurimi, ni wo wie ye no na chese eduru bra wo se emrahye bedwafo no wo mutibiti na se no mbobo hunto wo di kan eko post budget debate na wo mko ye no en wo mu di kokotu dwa so wo nyina wo nya adwen eye edom kuma no wo mu si wo mu ni abaye adwen nye ye ewo yi levy oso de ba ile electronic levy adan ya yesi mobile money enefri na ekro no si eji twumudi a wo se ne 100 Ghana si se metie na chairman eje bia bedi mi se be se ne 100 Ghana amawa me mi a me se ne ama no me metua bi ne metua bi de na se ne
Ghana di ntua.
Oh, above 100 Ghana cedis.
Above the order.
Measure 1.75%.
1.75% more than more ya above no worry toward. Until say 150. 50 no do nebotua.
Nti 150 no. Ene nkrofo so mo ntia se. In the cry you want she say levy no. Anti minority there ka say.
But you don't confuse you up development or mine.
You.
Ana me bisa.
Ene enso ya sense be. Enti won monyafo adwankuma ene juso na shebe dwani ni Tamale South onmonyafo ari na edusu no mfonyi eda ha ya ene omoka sei na ene you know krobo isu kokopiem wa poye mantem wa chese ahinsie wo sede enkrofo bia prepre nipa miensa de omopra ebi so ato na no wonse do eno nyina akwakofa sanchinu aso na ba ahinsem nti enti asem we de ya asem a wo sei o me ye pe won asem ne ye ka na Chronicles so de nsema ba wono na eche sa to ye mantem ahinsem ama na wom ne so a ene mentebe wase ama na wom so ko wi ase so afo okra na yetiti bi de mane no na nanu matida nkonwa ne ebi mpele ni mu ahwe no yese de Supreme Court che say wo mo nkonom koto aba no foforo wo sa ahinsem no eti awonsem no Samia Ukuso Chronicle ni mu wo cheze yese ni de de pa na enso sese ni de wo mbaba modia na enie enele wo mo abomodia edi djuma etimi apagya mu na enie sikasama timi akoyie edi ama wo mo eti ehonsem yilo krobonsem ni bi ewa hanom ene enu susu ebi aba na yese ni de ukokopie mu ewa agenda 111 hospital wo ene achemansa na nsem bi aya ntwinu aso we si edi asase mama we si emfa ma eti onmunyafo kodwo opon kroma ene ofo ase ayebi mrahye bedwani wono ne mpeso aso achemansa ene ne mpatem wono ntukopie mu wepoye mantem wo achim kotoku achemansa ene de keka ho enti ene no ehon nsem no na yesi konfo anochi abayar sabia na anu asemi yaba be ka wa ha ese yesi panya wada no ene o masama no de obi asama no de na komasho age for say papa ese de COVID-19 foto mo boy wo di sika ni nyafu no ehon nsem no so o masase o mu hwemu Daily Graphic also the Nsama Truth and Accuracy every day. Now Nsama working nani say 10 billion package in Nmaka. Say yes e mebunu you start for twa. Yede be buan wo mu che say sika wodwa ene enkrofo wodwa de boaboa no so so man na say no sa foto no enam so no betimi di aboa ama sa adwuma die no matimi di edie enti ehon sem no na o mampanyi abedi akire Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no wo kire state owned enterprises for say wo ahomaso eni tesa hanta ni akakabensam no eduru bia ne nkrofo bu ho munya adwuma ano de deda na yese mi yesi wo mi ye wenti mi ye manager mi yesi executive director no mo me ma mo ne so no mo mo hye no wo munya se su ene ban no na wo munya fo kwadwochi kata ene ese papa de wo ye retire soja ene PNDC abreso no mampanyi dada Rollins erade fa ne kransie no fa papa ikra so nsie wo man di bre papa no obo ban wo Ghana soja adwumanum odi akotene pa wo mu a wato nanan mo nse do onye mfihia ediowotwunum na papa de oti ase no wakaso no won state barrier into private barrier wo ye nkrata ato wa abusuafo de aba betudwa no nsem no papa yi no mampanyi dada akofo ma no abasobode a wanye no ntiene wokọ na jefie ho nsem no ebi aba wa hanom a krata yi de aba na de Ghanaian publisher so de ensama ba eno munyafo Haruna Idrisu ni fonyi ne dai wo kire sei enya de momo taxi no wo mo bedi atumwo eti ene wo mo enye na ene ho nsem no na ene wo gi tumu a ne nseba wo ka no na ene nyina ensoso wo munyafo Samia Ukuni ni loto nsem ne bia ba be pie wa ha na captain Kwadwochi Kata wono so ewei eti ene papa no so nsem no ebi wa ha na the new crusading guidance so ede loto ho nsem no munyafo Samia Ukuni sika mbaba modi aboa eye 45 million Ghana cedis ho nsem no enso ebi aba ha eno so enho ensem no ebi so e say ne say Ghana first air conditioning refrigeration center test lab ne yenya bi wa hanom a eno so wo ma commission.
That is a good initiative but according to report West Africa in Ayena
yeti mi anya bi is o mon test ni ehu say papa na enya papa
digitalization na na
ekwaso enti daily statement o se ka gamna shebedwani wo chese say de scholarship scheme wo de ato ama wo ma mu cho BC na BC nkwadai ebi ya nurse fo ebi ya doctor fo aje se wo mu nkrofo nyi se wo mu nuro ebro wo megu nheni ni be so bribra.
But let's say this, it is important there awofu bema yenyi akọ mofaba no neda mampom ke wenyi wana fokọ
hwe atopa jenjen atopa enra nkwada bi mi gina ho mu di nkomo omu kochitwa bi omu di omu ma be ma bi ntonsa wo mo abeto na o mannom mesi chese nkwada yani mu omo hwe
na small girls who rate you honorable is sad. Na yanka achina yebehye na
yebedi won komo eti chairman isabi de eti scholarship no papa no ne wo adwuma ye eti ane wo mompa no muntimi ntwa eti ehon sem no na onmanya forma omia digital mine and work at Bank of Ghana say o say de wo mo bo adwuma pa wo niema wo mo de ba na wo dwuma de wo pagya mu ene onmanya fo dwankuba say E11 no ene nam kwa so ye ade ebebo pa ene onmanya fo reduce wo so mba rejected ene custodian enfonyu ade ba ni picture ade ba ni de sem nim ha reduce chi no honorable ene adwuma odi di no ne no so yensem na woni mo papa aka so wo papa number 3 woni manyafo abans mana kenfo gbagwen ene wakasa na nasebo kanyina ne say revenues awodo ya eje o about 2% no eya wo fa mamra hyebedwafo no so mo bre eya ne ne ma nkoyie eti e wonsem no wodi bi aba eno ne krata awodo na bobo amane a ene Republic Press so ene ensem ne bi abebe ba je ensem no ni nyina ene PNC fo so ene wo so wo ne ma no to budget ho nsem no bi enti woni manyafo jogate so no ne finance minister wo chese esi stadium nanu oka agudie won semo akomasika no wo se rehabilitation aso ma yensiesie no say papa red me stop ade modi amo amoa eti won sem no na wona na chikata kwadwo chikata papa e won se PNC ensi abreso obo adwuma ono mampanyi kofo ma abasobode a ene no enti se papa no ba che oni hobiem na informa so de nsema ba onmunya for dampare na ene wo kwa pro na akopiem wo flamantemo na saba wo kanyi say enwoma dada na wo police mu se de o matum enwoma wo fro ne bi enti wuni abeye wo raf wo beye wo raf de eni na ni nyina okokopie mu wo flamantemo a woni emabunu ni nkrofa wodo kodi ahyiemu odi nsemi etu eja enti ese ni do so obia enye ni dwuma na obia ni lem na oni aso ba cross na ene wo be fa wa nkasa ho hye eti ho nsem no na voter regi bi gina woni de ahins chief imam ho nsem bia ekoso no yesere ma asumdie enkoso na asumdie entimi nko enti ho nsem
yaboko na electronic the physical and manual operated toll system implemented electronic toll system. Toll no say was the next move ebeye electronic toll system. And the electronic toll system, these are some of the things in when you pay biawo.
Any ho so yensem. Auntie, na say ni o maye ni electronic one. Eno no yentudu ha na kra. Sorry.
And need to musum beat. And then when that happens, Ghana will be the second country. Aside South Africa.
Enkoba so obi kura kwete na na ka akochi akwafa so ene chairman ansa na mako de ma menka ba asem yena sorry asem we here honorable asem we here na chairman HIV AIDS yadie Eastern region ma menka nchira we over 2128 ene ye new infections o ma record e wo Eastern region
alone
na yenhwe penyi kwanchefo ho ye onmunyamfo apia ajekum wona director de Ghana AIDS Commission wo honom no and wo kire say over the years no Eastern region nyina no we kura de eno no ye apamenya crop apamenya asasawade ne patem no omo na record saa we no na wonim yesi over 47,716 eyankrofo a wo monya HIV yade wo Eastern region emu 30,538 pene kwajinro enti over 1,000 ne achie no omo nkwajinro no edi bisasa sa nkrofo we omo nti ehonom omo ntu kwan omo nkom yemia enti sese no antiretroviral drugs no na asa anase etesei enti omo de afutu o masei mo amode amode da rough akwa bi bese amode da rough mubu atopa mo na munim Easter yie ena mo na munim doggy na munim Adam and Eve na mo de yam de mo sei ma besia nkoda nketenketi a mo de mo Easter is ma ye bom nsema mo de mo ji nkrofo kunu ena mo wie so a mema mo ka boso mema so mo ka ma boso no yesi nye da wo beto bo eche so fraw no sada na mpafi besie enti wodia wo se wodia odeda rough wo de o ma ho ban ya deda rough na ene ese no e wo ho na enso COVID-19 nti ye ma wo dawro enti ye se e wo ho pa enti unprotected sex ne afe no enem kwada ibe hu nafo akese wo mu gina so no mo hwe style po no awodo no mo hwe ayiko mo peafo wa ya de mo nsema ho enti sabe ye nuanum pepe ni a wonte asante wo se danduru wa wonye wo se danu eduru wa enti wo ka danduru wa wonye wo se danu duru wa enti ene ho nsem no enti chairman yesi enya ahwe yie enti yesi o mapa abedwoku a ene okokopie mu wo apamenya krobo honma apamenya honma na je so mo bo asasa wane ne patem no enti yesi nkrofo a wo munya yade enti yesre obia ma ne homoden na chema asaba na mo kamenka senya asa no NCC me pa cho mu wo ho a sanyema we yellow fever ni eniema your health ayifo so yesre mo modero apomdi penifo modero because yade bi wo ho ma obo wa wonim na de ban aduane bi kura ni kwan so odi ni ayi enti yesede obo no nko NCC yefo eso mo sa communication ni information ministry no omamode modero no obi anti no wase se e bia e levy no ma aye free one and ye friend say tobu ti ni ayi no e bia nya de bone e bia se ni say se anti enwase a obi a ebeye tonton sansa konkon kanka sa no obi a che na dwen se de osipe enti yesese so medication no enkoso na bibia enti nkoyi
medase twum
and yes already inspector champo kuna station you know ya chia oni na adwuma yefo nyina ene wono ankasa ne hokani ma mi jimai mane ai owusu opoku ono so ya chiompa na over the weekend no mi ankasa commander ne baba ku wie school JHSBC ochrobi ye friend mensa enti mensa champo wo so Michael woni wabusuafo nyina no ye da mu nyina asema otim kwasa erade be mu adi nkunim na bibia betimi akona over the weekend me ba no popo jollof pa bre bi se mi di on jollof na mi di na akokọ na mi da so eti se mama ono na ehon wa chiro say joje munwuma ehon wa chiro say na ye chimu atwa na no so na chairman ni eti bi chairman
Benedict J Mensa aka Fico Darling in any birthday
so
and ono oye multi credit audit department bantama multi credit audit department no Kumasi Bantama. And Benedict J Mensa I na hini akoka Benedict J Mensa aka Fico Darling multi credit audit department bantama on na neso ye Lady Diana, idimu ya edimo mufaba na woma wae chere wojina wan tiedinu Lady Diana efia owusu opoku Lady Diana efia owusu opoku Elida Dawuspuku
me ba cho anye bia no odi sa SP book kese na eya okotwa edishem no ena odi eco school na sa ena di ni be koso
men ntino di ni Lady Diana efia owusu opoku owo grade 1 Zion Praise Educational Complex and then neither no any birthday but birthday no belated birthday to you and your mom says she loves you so much your mom Mrs. Abigail Owusu Opoku and your dad Mr. Opoku what's Lady Diana Efia Owusu Opoku the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Owusu Opoku and what's it they love you so
catch up me boss say me see di ni di empanche we de na daroma ai we de
Lady Diana
ai di ni wadodo
no wasam ai na so koye fantian kabeti Robinson Peterson Quotation
no so nsensem
Robinson Peterson Quotation na chere
uncle reba ai somebody ai de mi mutudi say me boyfriend so waba where is you it was say oh sugar daddy aba is it me ji aji ho sugar daddy aba na chairman answer me sorry FDA for oh chama we ye futu FDA for yesra omo bronya ba enkrofo bi omo hye dem a expiring date womo wa free product ahodo on the for tare ho no yesra omo womo ntim meton unim se nipa na anya bia oton wadamfo bi wom o ma me bi wom wo kwa akotobi enti e ka ne nti ana aka to nti yesre se womo nyoma immigration for so yesra omo madaroma
na anniversary na yedi na amanfo wa start wo photo shoot wo odi ya kwa se
ewa ho ede kwai
then ye launch no
ai
so honorable 5 seconds mun chan ko fune yanko 5 seconds I started honorable mama me honorable be dia kutumu ochina chapter 2
all right I didn't say and no me the case na kan nyina be se fridge you won't wait na no e ba to aso and yeah sorry so no na me den cha kese e koma me mami yen kroma ne yakomia omo nyina biam a omo tie afin so me kwala a me chewande am kocho BC last Friday omo bo mo modern pa am see obi ewi am obi akonife yese nyankopon se omo na ontwa afezu sankomo akola bi a otwe BC na etu onyina afo se sia obi akofie no omo fa so ban pa mfa kofi ene say yese omo sa omo ye pulele ofi
I think we have to say to that na a producer
na enkola no yese omo afezu so se open drink papa it's a day noble dreamer say I feel so Mr. Boost printing heaven
5 seconds now
I got two Mr. Boost printing heaven I gonna commercial bank who facing now right hand side pepe no I feel so important Wesley College you didn't feel oha now important ground line send an angel me on there Wesley College West Campus in TS you have two answer for all West Cooper any West Cooper nyina say nyam pochi na mum na isi anya fefe
and you adwuma for one time but nya hwe mo fa chede oture bia musumu wian adibo ha or you pay back pay as you go oture bia you too much free time last month 5 minutes more fire.
Right, Mama wrap it up. Before some chairman of me put this across. The purpose of this program say you be educating citizens of the country. Na ya transforming the state of the country. Na mabunu bi wo ho na yaka ye ho abom. Say the international share abayanim. Name me be kan ye ho abom. Na ye change na ye pese ye hu in the country no. Ye ya champion the change. Na nyame adoma December 25th. Be embark on a project which is Feed the Street. You start off in a school for yes, try say contribute to Kakra. Your person contribute no minimum line back open it to 0245 32 4831 0245 32 4831. Edini Patrick Watch 0245 32 4831. Edini Patrick Watch. After me free so na me in chat from come me mama Aisha to Salifu and me papa asuna busi apanyin na kwabena eni na me soa akosia mansa a woton fo so agona nyame sure mo pi me da
great thank you merci beaucoup and I remember my pocho I want to pay it day by this time and so how far? And to me, Pacho, I won't fall over with GHS. Nanny dog catch it. And she na won some in Juma for my time I come. Ye na yen some nanka kan cry and bomb organ into me be so. This is Mopocho. This is some members what they were about to win na when you want how far.
oh, Ghana, Edway, oh, Germany, the catch out I am for Korea, I am from Bugano, Doctor, Ama, Soja, oh, Germany, a man go from paying for Germany, dancing in Manchester,
and Tinesi meant it to Yarfo. Because you already once, right? Also, Yarfo Suka, Moanongo. Now, Yarfa hospital, ne equano, one of the ding, what can get? How far? About you, how far? Truck driver, who no one pay, since I can't put to run a jam passengers who do go outside. Maybe so there. How far? Many, I buy in the police, Mapacho. I buy how far? Because what's the police for the oil cool now buying for to why you are buying Potrafa? Mammy, I teach them in there market the local market with Gira. Nay, General local market, no where in Rena. I watching the if you are BG going Abbey half. No, what is by a local to him days by now say. Na I can show. I say no. I can show that Franel Quacoton. How far? Into them not to that. No. Hey, Seke, you go.
Stop.
DJ Police Mobility. Must I know headquarters exclusive? Maybe honor. Buakra. Better and what? In the Agruner Bosso, don't be late. Anniversary celebration, many are going to be late. Registration, Bravo register, games, I don't know. Assembly members now be a crowd. And that's grand launch in Bebado at exactly 10:30-11. The Yepa Yako float, ye the chest secretary. East first. You quite to Swami runabout to be yet flies you won't do horrible. Taco Chi toila. And but my money to Amun Jam Cacana. Maybe money. All the mammy fancy. I need the morning show in a basic. The Mix Super Morning Show, the Commander in Chief of Ghana with His Excellency be in space. I'm a bottle. Sakwam what ten super papa. She said, what I made to from what I say. Then super paddy. Sakwam water. The whole quabre figure such. You sure are you purified? Purified. A year number one. A year Sakwam water. Into the hospital, Dr. Chincho taught Sakwam water and because it's clean and clear. On Duncan, market to the CCR, no one be film, no Kojano Quaya. Men for flowers, time beer because my research there was someone the last time I make checking rock on was cemetery one moon there. 1 hour rate, Papa, now was the coin fan base in this room. And I'm catch on. Yes, I can. It's the offer, Bono or Tabas so die, or catch the rate not the more coin. I guess no bien fin. Do you sugar daddy neperaji fans? Ewo, say you nenya, ya. Or that woman rich, Papa. Do na narrow con man rich, Papa, and an animal, but now welcome. And you know, do Jam industries make catch what if a correct one abba. Be added an aqua. Then the Mura group no so land. We ye pray Saturday and Bajambade. Hey. Blue boss. Hey, stop it. And you Nina. A Chennai launch, a Chennai clean environment operation. If you are a coffin, Wednesday, health screening. On it, you know, Thursday, another street. Friday, open session, Chawading, by 1 year by Nefi de your baby. Saturday, old school, aerobics 6 to 8, old school jam. Inter games, no, or not, we can do me here rehearsals. Me chill, sports professor, good, 2 straight. No, or not, you know, Madame. Mina, Massa, good two straight when did na me gine ye ne de ban sido na me jade ban no me dey warm up wo pa mun bisa nta bo bisa na me ko ani problem no go time my baby san me ha na me ha so antum kare ne do not can right if your girlfriend make I know boys mama register no pool no and medical hospital yanko so go to one na mintin ye no one ndi code no morana one ye use no tanga no fatuma masama kania ni dum dabi coach mum let's go enti anope ma make chone di huyi de di papa no munsu na system no dehydrate na ya me aduma ye be se na sha bio ochina launch no beba do 10:30 96 point the number 3 midini be in space care kare wi asi na me na mo efa me so no gumo mo so na ga me kasa omanti na nakuma ino to da na na piao need organizers some organize championship no okuna ni na no big ups to all of you mumfada murana ne odone ahosepe na mudi ye no entra na kuna enfane tempef kuna to the world 2021 that me event no nche be launch kuna to the world into ye kuna ni na or they make sure they are represent but bibia de na kwam ye na yen support na anniversary ni Ghana de kwa me hu de ye mpe ye de ade ofia oye into bia mfane hunjim. Big ups to all those who are supporting. Sika, God bless you. And then, man, your wife, so will provide the 10 brooms that assembly members for cleaning on Tuesday. Assembly members, I'm mobile press conference in Yami Adma Friday. Press conference for all the games leaders, no press conference. According to Biasu Fanning with 96 point the number 3. We are seeing me. And I'm away from check as in come me papa. See you, and mommy. You understand? You know that I'm me fine. That one, yeah. Oh, father one. Father, when say me na me guy. Who know what you say me I'm more fed the whole world. No two for pia na. O ye na. Opim so, pasaya say the whole world. Me more fed. More fire. I'm a phone yango.